Eric Hayden.
I'm Nick Mason.
And this is Neon Static.
Mm-hmm.
Nick.
Yes.
We're going to change a lot of lives tonight.
How?
I just have a feeling.
Okay.
I think we're just going to reach some people. They're going to see the joy that is this game and your sparkling personality, and forever will their life be altered.
Huh.
Boat gaming.
That's a lot.
What's that mean? Me there. Explain yourself.
Boat.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
I found it. It's
there's no boat on that. That's just sonar coming out from a boat. That's what that is. It's a boat.
We got both. This music slaps. Thanks, Eddie. How are you doing up in the northern areas of this continent? Finally? What do you mean? This is regular schedule.
We were here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Doing memes. We did memes.
Yeah. It has felt like a while. We were just saying that it feels like forever since we've streamed.
Yeah, Memorial Day feels like a month and a half ago.
Oh, I forgot.
Solid.
Forgot to pre-crack. Everyone gets to listen.
Hear you grip and rip it.
Spindrift, all right. Official sponsors of Neon Static Stream will accept sponsorships from Spindrift. I would sell out to them.
So the official sponsorship of Neon Static is the fact that we would accept sponsors if Spindrift wanted to give us money?
That's not how sponsorships work, but yes.
But you said the officials.
Okay.
All right. I'm just trying to decipher.
You're being pedantic to the extreme. So.
Yeah, have we met? Hi, Nick Mason.
Oh,
yeah.
Sponsored by Ghost Sour Patch Kids Berry Flavor. Oh yeah, the ghosts. I've never had those. Those look like death to me. That looks like how you die.
I don't think you are allowed to drink them if you're over 25.
Yeah.
Because it does the thing where the guy drinks from the wrong chalice in Last Crusade?
Yep.
It's that.
Yeah,
It's that. It's one of them.
It's like he chose
poorly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, this is not the energy drink of a carpenter.
Orbs is alive and well after chugging it.
Probably an alien.
That's good. It's possible.
Or a replicant. It's just all Harrison Ford references tonight.
Oh, yeah. That's also him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I had a thing that we should discuss before we get into business.
Was it spicy pickles? Nope. Okay.
I haven't yet sent out the meme contest prizes because I'm delinquent and I'm a bad person.
And I haven't done it because I'm lazy and make Eric do all of the work.
I do have them. Here's the poker chips. And then I got not one, not two, but 3 sets of holographic bravados they're going to go out in the mail. I'm going to try to do this tomorrow. I'm definitely going to do it before I leave for vacation.
You should, yeah.
Oh, this past weekend, not you, but me and Johnny, who previously was a host on the show for a bit of time.
2 episodes, I think.
It was more than 2, wasn't it?
2.5.
Really?
I don't know. He was not here long.
I went down to New York with Johnny and one of your friends, Marcus.
And
we
good guy. Looks like Reed Richards.
Does he?
He's got the silver fox hair thing. But yeah.
Went to go see my favorite podcast live, which is a comedy podcast called Mission to Zix. We have recommended it before on the show, I know at least once. And they are back together doing a prequel thing, 8 episodes, and they're doing a live show. It was awesome. Really liked it. So if you haven't checked out Mission to Zix, you should go check it out because it makes you laugh. And if you go see it live, it's really fun and funny, and I laughed. And also amazing ramen. We had the best ramen.
Oh, I heard amazing ramen,
and
I was confused.
Spicy miso ramen in this case for me was perfect.
Nice.
That was my big thing. How's it going with you, Nick? How's it going, chat?
I have been spending a lot of time shaping my pee organ. Yeah. No, that's a phrase that comes up a lot in the game Lies of P, in which your heart, they decided to translate it
as your pee organ.
Mm-hmm. You get in a special chair and your dad helps you shape it. I don't know what to tell you.
Like the Sekiro, like the woodcarver guy in Sekiro, but only it's your dad and it's your pee organ instead of your arm.
Yeah. Well, there's another guy who helps you with the arm.
Yeah.
No, your dad is just focused on your. Yeah. No, it's It's
I haven't played it yet.
unfortunate. I can't think that the designers didn't know what they were doing.
What was the designers? It would have been the local like translation team, the localization team, right?
Yeah, but like the game's been out for a while.
Yeah.
And like they had
could have.
they had opportunities. Yeah, they could have changed it.
You know what though? It's getting some free advertising right here because of it.
Look, it's a good game. I would have brought up the game otherwise, and it wouldn't have been a weird joke.
Oh, I would have laughed less. So
That's true.
thanks to them, I suppose.
I mean, it is also a game in which you play as Pinocchio killing puppets because they've gone insane and started murdering everyone.
They
So
couldn't call it Heart. They couldn't call it Heart, but why they called it a P organ is beyond.
yeah, I
I was
don't
looking
know.
forward to Death Stranding 2, though. Is that coming out? You get to walk around with the backpack on forever and die?
Yeah. No. It's UPS, but you carry a baby.
There's a baby at some
sometimes.
point, yeah.
Norman
I
Reedus
know.
is in it, and he drinks
That's
eight
the
monsters.
First one. That's the first one.
No, I think it's the same
It's
guy.
the same kind of thing. in the
I think
second.
Norman Reedus is just like following Hideo Kojima around and like letting him just scan his face a bunch.
Sure, why not?
Just yeah, I think that's how
we've also
how it
been
happens.
playing Night Rain, Elden Ring Night Rain a bunch, but we can chat about that near the end of the stream if we have time.
It's a solid game.
It's a solid game. I'm enjoying it. It's good. I just got back from an awkward penile ultrasound, so this stream is on point, Brennan. The details. Wow.
Mine only sounded like I was sharing a lot of information, but I actually wasn't. I was
hope
talking about a commercially available and well-recognized game.
I hope all of everything's good with your situation.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Any other topic whatsoever?
wait, I'm gonna segue this. goddammit. I'm gonna do it. Speaking of genitalia.
Nope. No, that ain't it.
Well, wait. Something about only thick asses. Anyway,
Okay. All right. Okay.
I was trying to work
kind of. Yep.
front to back. It didn't work out very well. Tonight's stream.
Front to back is one way to do it.
Okay. I've nearly finished building my first gaming enabled PC. Gaming enabled PC. That's the way to say it. Since like 2002. What game should I check out for someone who doesn't like shooting stuff in first person? Well, I mean, have you ever played a Souls game? Do you like those?
Do you like Souls of the
variety.
less well lit variety?
Yeah.
Exactly.
if
Highly
you-
recommended.
Any of those? Can we talk about OTG Championship? Wenjong. Oh, champion. Oh, really? I saw OTG happen. I did not realize that Wenjong won.
Sick.
Amazing. What was Wenjong playing? I don't know the details.
I haven't checked into the meta at all, actually. Did a surveyor come out on this and I got it and then I just didn't read it?
Andrew, though, we are playing...
Isuak and Lat. Isuak!
Yeah, amazing. The lat deck we have, or at least I'm assuming probably something pretty close. It was Isuak's. Yeah, public on NRDB. Cool, thanks, Twad. But yeah, we're playing Night Rain a fair amount. It's one of the, new game comes out, and I'm like, okay, trying not to spend too much time on that.
Yeah. No, and it's perfect for that because it has those little bursts.
It's like a 45-minute loop.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice.
Whereas
it's hard. It's pretty hard.
It's a pretty hard game.
Yeah, but it's not.
I got on the weirdest run today.
Yeah.
I was trying to get my instincts back from after playing Lies of P a bunch because you don't jump in that game.
Yeah.
And the run is weird. Anyway, but
we'll chat about it there.
I have many suggestions depending on what you enjoy playing. But
if you listener want to get on that kind of discussion, join the New Hampshire Runners Discord, which I think we might be changing to the Neon Static Discord at some point in the near future.
Lame.
We'll see.
Lame.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's not the only thing it's there for. There are people
Same
on
the
it
other
who
way. Same the other way.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Okay. Okay. Maybe we won't.
I look.
Johnny gave me permission the other day. He was like, "You should just change it." Okay. So we have Ob.
Okay.
And it's a White Blades Ob. For the people who know about this deck, I believe the deck name is Only Thick Asses or something like that, with two C's. And
Is the asses with two C's?
no,
Okay.
thick,
Yeah.
double C thick,
Yep.
and it is a flexible deck. It's a kill deck. It is a Scoring deck depends.
It's a grindy.
We're not gonna,
right?
and it can grind you. It can surprise kill you. So it's got one copy of Fut Zwan Bautisita, and that makes for an interesting interaction with OB and ASF protocol. It also has, I believe, 3 copies of Hostile Architecture, Sphedagore, Excavator, Cyber Sand Harvester to go pull out your bladderworts, because there's 3 of those in here. So it is a bit, that's the grindy aspect for sure. And you can trash all sorts of 2-costers. But the Cyber Sands are basically just here to go fetch a bladderwort at the beginning of the turn, do a damage or 2, depending on how many bladderworts are out there.
Which can set up the ASF.
And then you can slash and burn out the ASF protocol, trash a 2-coster, a Kesselroyd, perhaps maybe the ice that was protecting it to go fetch the Fut. And then do the Fut
1, 2, 3,
sees the score of the
4.
ASF on the way in, so it does another damage. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait,
You get
1, 2, 3, 4.
4, and then like if it doesn't is 5, you can
It's just if the opponent ends their turn on 3 or 4, you can't. They always have to be at 5. It's like that tax.
Right.
Yep. So
lots of stuff to just do bursty damage. It's very cool and flexible. I will not do it justice. Neither will Nick, but we will try and have fun.
yeah, we're gonna do some fun.
We're gonna do some obnoxious cOBmos.
Yeah.
Does anyone ever read the description of the YouTube videos that we make, by the way?
We work on those.
We do, we sit around for a couple minutes making sure that they exist.
They really know that they sing.
That they sing a pretty song.
And I am playing Hoshko. It's a Hosh deck.
This is.
I know, that's true. It
Not
is
Yeti's
not
Hosh.
Yeti's Hosh deck.
Yeah.
We got Keiko. We got
Not the
Overdrive.
latest update that he sent, actually.
There's a new version.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
playing the old.
It's got
old nonsense.
It's got like a
got
third
Azimuths.
Dr. Nuka.
Gotcha.
There's like some changes.
Light the Fire is a good one. It's just you're gonna Hoshko things. So
First, getting shout outs to Eden being the progenitor of the deck. Eden.
but then it came from Tuno and playtesting. I don't know.
Which one?
That's the next message. Same deck. Daria's talking about the same deck.
Which deck?
The ob deck.
The ob deck?
That was further up. Yep.
Got it.
So
Got it. All right, cool.
yeah.
We're gonna give these a try, and hopefully we can get a handful of. This is Boomerang Host.
It is Boomerang Hosh. Yep. So
2, maybe 3 games in, depending on how many times we die. Here's a deck.
Yep. We're gonna find out.
I bless this deck with my finest cut. 2, 3, 4, 5 of the best cards, exquisitely selected.
It's a
you
weird
seem
hand.
psyched about that hand.
I think I can't keep this. It's such an iffy hand. All right, I'm not going to keep it, but
Okay. Ashen in your hand stinks. This
Stinks.
is fine.
well, I mean, like basically, it's sure gamble
Those two.
price
This
and
is-
then make a decision.
I think you should have kept that.
Yeah,
I think you should have
the
sure
Ashen
gambled and then priced and,
yeah,
and,
and
you're
then
off.
figure out. Yeah,
You're
that's
off.
kind of what I was thinking, but I don't know if that was.
I don't know if you care necessarily about
So the Ashen doesn't matter as long as you can get the buffer
the
drive down.
buzzsaw, but there are fly swatters in here, so
Yeah, I mean, I need it eventually.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm like using boomerang ticks on a
Yeah.
fly swatter, which feels terrible.
I think I keep this.
So
It seems fine. All right, you can do that, and I will mandatorily draw and start us off. Oh, a little cut, just a little one.
just a little cup.
I will go 1, 2, click for a credit. 4 cards in hand.
This is hilarious. So you have 4 cards in hand. You have 2 out.
It's true.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
I think this isn't a great matchup for the host because it's not a super scoring deck, so I don't hate trying to mull for a better hand there. Yeah.
So okay. Why? Are you missing a card?
Mandatory drew, installed, credit.
Credit. Okay, that's the third click I was
Thanks for paying
missing.
attention.
Yep. Listen, I was looking at my hand. I'm going to play
I know.
Sure Gamble.
Yeah.
Shocking. I'm going to install an Azimuth.
Good call.
I'm going to run here.
Resident Development for 5.
That'll end the run.
It ends the run.
And then I will last click.
Oh, sorry. So when I res it, I place 4 power cards on it.
Yep.
Oh, you just use these ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled them out for a reason.
Turn begins, remove 1.
Yep.
And it's got 4 in the runs and a trash this size right now.
Do I want to do anything? Do I want to draw a card? Oh, you can't really kill me here. Yeah. I will run R&D.
R&D.
Yep. Let's see what you're going to draw. I'm going to steal that one.
Uh-oh.
I will click and gain 2 credits.
Okay.
To you.
To me, I'll res OBliterate. I'm on 0. Start a turn. Gives me a credit. Pings. This is the card. Ooh.
That's why I thought it was funny, because I drew like 2/3 of the same hand. Or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. A fair bit of the same hand.
Then I mandatory draw.
All right.
And I'll go 1. 2 credit.
Okay.
3 cards in hand.
All right. My turn begins. I lose a credit.
This should have ticked down.
Draw a card. Extremely loud. Oh, the scoring agenda side.
Every time with this, I forgot to fix it. Well, I forgot to re-export the files less loudly.
Gotcha.
Where is that? Good chat. This guy. I think that should fix it. Yep.
All right, cool. Good to know. Click 1. Price.
Pricing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Keiko or buffer drive? Strike fund. Take your strike fund money.
Yep. This is interesting. I think... Oh, that's annoying. Because, like, buffer drive and Ashen being gone means that I can't win a grinder matchup.
True.
There are more copies of Keiko, but it would be really nice to get Keiko out, and then, like, it would give me a credit back. But
I think there's only
one
buffer drive in the deck?
Yeah, I think I have to install the buffer drive.
Okay.
I think it has to be the buffer drive. And then, unfortunately, because these things were trashed before that, I don't get to buffer drive any of them.
That's true. You did the Hosh, right?
Yes, I did. Yep, started turn. That was actually what drew me the price. I will click to draw a card. Click to run there.
There's a fly swatter.
Get purged.
Purged.
End the run. And then last click, I will draw a card. Over to you.
Cool.
And I do flip.
Start a turn. I gain a credit off of OBliterate and
Ping
trash, and ping attack. Ping you for 1. Let's get this out. Oh, you got 4. I'm going to use the elusive D4. That one.
Okay. It's a twinning, which goes to the bottom of the deck.
There you go.
Thank you, buffer drive.
Okay, mandatory draw. Install. Install. And then we're going to go vertical.
Got
install. 1 card.
All right. My turn begins.
Sorry, hold on. Different order of things. Shuffle up my hand so you can't. It was install, it was install, and it was install. There we go. That's better.
Does
Yep.
it matter?
1 different card ended up on the board.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. My turn begins. No start of turns. I'm going to click to draw a card.
Sorry, this also should have ticked again.
Yep. This is hardware. I'm going to click to install a Trickster Taka. I will run there.
It's a Sphygor excavator.
Okay.
That's 4 to trash.
2 and 2.
It's gone.
Yep.
I'm gonna collapse this.
Uh-huh. And then I will click to draw a card. I will flip and gain 2 credits.
Okay.
To you.
All set. So Bladderwort. Ping.
Yep.
How many cards?
4. The D4 returneth.
It was a 1. It's that card. It's a boomerang. Love it.
Bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still pretty good just because I was planning to use that to reshuffle.
Mandatory draw.
Twinning would have been better, but...
Install credit.
Okay.
To you.
My turn begins. Start of the turn, lose credit, draw a card.
Sorry, this was...
It goes to
on
1.
Yeah.
Yep. So it has 1 sub in addition to
It's
the...
end the run, trash this ice.
Trash this ice. Okay. All right.
And then it goes, gets the border
and
control. No.
That ticks. Yeah, no, not so much. Click to draw. Click to run. You have 4 face downs. Where's that D4?
I do. Meteor, the trick to doing start of turn triggers is to do them when your turn's over.
Yep, it is correct.
This is the one?
Yep.
It's above the law.
Okay.
You steal it.
There's only 1 resource.
That was...
Right, this is
Was that
score
also
or
crazy
steal.
loud? I think it was probably also crazy loud.
Did we get the wrong music in chat?
I don't know.
It's pretty loud. No, I mean, relative to our voices, it looks like it peaked in the green. So that's good.
Confirm, deny if that was incredibly loud. I do need to fix that really badly.
Yeah. Oh, it's only when you score.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you were
this
sad
just
because you
means
thought...
I was just going to trash my Taka, but now I'm not going to.
That was fine? Okay, good.
Good. All right, so now I'm at 4. That's cool.
Sounded choppy. Okay.
Then I'm going to click this one.
It's another Sphygor.
2 and 2.
Hey, could you leave my stuff alone?
No.
I'm going to collapse them this way.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then last click, I will play a sure gamble to gain 4 credits. And your turn will begin.
Cards in hand.
4.
Okay. I'm going to res this Cyber Sand at the end of your turn.
Oh dear.
I'm going to trash it.
To get a 1.
So, yeah. Yep. Second Bladderwort. That's done. I wish I had been able to res that a little earlier to pay for some of these reses, but
Yeah.
that's not the point of the card in the deck.
No, yeah.
You can do that. So credit. You moved them.
I did. Because I needed them.
That one,
That's the Nuka.
Nuka, and that one.
It's the Echelon. Am I dead?
Right. You are not dead.
No, I'm not dead.
Start of turn, this goes away.
Yep.
Really wish that Sphygor was around.
I bet you do.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah. Just trash that, make some money.
The ordering was off there. Mandatory draw.
Oh, buffer drive. That's a good point.
Yeah,
the
buffer
first
one.
one to go was the Nuka.
Yes.
So that will go to the
Yep.
bottom.
I'll click to draw. I'm going to shift this over
Okay.
and say install.
All right.
I'll try and compress things a little. That was it. Draw, install.
Okay. Now, I'm just going to read this real quick. Whenever you trash a resed card.
Yeah, if this trashes,
This
I get to
does
go fetch a
trash.
4-coster.
Right, yeah, I thought so. Just making sure. Start of my turn, lose a credit, draw a card, and then I put one there. All right, I am going to click one, spend a credit off that to play this Steelskin Scarring.
Really?
To draw 3.
You don't want to hold your steel skins?
I probably should have, but I... Reasons.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill you.
Click 2, the price.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Strike fund. We'll go off. And then Bonhar seems iffy, so let's do Fermenter.
Well, if you can use it to, get through one of these to trash a Bladderwort, then...
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst, but...
Yeah.
That was click 2. Click 3.
Did you price one of those? Did you buffer drive one of those?
I did not. That's a good point. It was those 3 in the fermenter. I think I do the strike fund.
Use Taka to pay for the price.
I did. Yep. Yeah. Taka was on 3. It's only been out for 2 turns, but I stole an agenda in there.
That's not Mystic. That's Taka. Mystic pays for events.
Oh, programs during runs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I was thinking Mystic. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Taka's the one I don't play with Taka as it's been Paladin and Mystic for the longest time for me.
Yeah.
And now Fencer's exists again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taka's been fringe.
Last click. So, can you tell me what the 4s are in that deck? Do you know off the top of your head?
Yeah. Well, at least one of them is the new Wonder.
Wonder.
It's the new building. It does a net damage, and it does it's a code gate. It's 6 strength or something.
Sealendra. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just that. There might be one other. You sure, Diarrhea? There might be one other one in there.
Okay.
That's the one that's coming to mind that I'm probably gonna fetch.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether that is worth it.
Yeah, Sealendra.
Versus
Thanks.
going to get. So all right, so you can definitely duck. So killing a Bladderwort seems good. Sealendra, yeah. Yeah, I'll run at the envelopment. I'm going to raindrops at the envelopment.
Ah, there you go.
Yep.
And you can't use that during this run because you don't have a program.
Raindrops?
No, you're Taka.
No.
Okay, so this fires.
Yep.
All right, it trashes.
Raindrops gets 1 power counter.
I'm gonna just double check that. We'll scroll through.
Winchester is also a 4.
There might be a Winchester in here.
That might.
Yeah, that would change your decision making.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sealendra is kind of but a Winchester on HQ.
Sealendra
would be
is
brutal.
it is just Sealendra.
Okay. All right. I'm okay with that. With that.
It's probably going here. Yeah, I think it's going on HQ or maybe R&D.
Yeah.
R&D probably.
Yeah, I mean, HQ, you're probably just spamming
I'm just
out,
spamming stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Not like I can get around that fly swatter.
Trashing this?
Yeah, 2 here and 1 real one. And then raindrops will resolve. I will gain 3 and draw a card. I end my turn with 4 in hand.
There's a tree line in there?
There is. Yeah, I did see one.
Okay, then I'm taking the tree line.
That does seem better.
Ah.
Well, I don't know. Sealendra
Just shuffle the whole thing. Yeah, there's the tree line. I didn't see it because it was the alt.
Do you want tree line to hit for Sealendra? Or I know there's an Aket in there.
Just a good
advanceable
it's
stuff.
a good
too.
barrier. I think I'm just gonna put this here.
Yeah, no, 4/4 barrier against this is pretty good because I've got Rising Tides, and I mean it kind of crumbles to the other thing.
Actually,
It crumbles to the other thing. The other thing. Boomerang.
I think I'm gonna put it in front of this one.
Okay.
And this is going to be just
maybe right there in that
that's
gap.
A good spot.
Yeah.
Right there. All right, I've shuffled this.
I have access cards, so I stay up. Good there.
Hey,
right.
Funky Man, what's up, Dan? How you doing? Doesn't it have? Let's have advanceable tree lines for prop and staying under bladderwort.
Yeah. Yep.
What kind of are we doing? This is white blades, damage,
Thick assets only or whatever. Yeah.
thick asses. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, you good?
Yeah. Let's see if I die. 4. I feel like I keep playing with fire, and I don't know that that's the wisest move.
Oh, I can't. That's funny. All right, I'm going to res this powers that be. Then I'm going to bladderwort and ping for 1.
Yep. You'll hit for 1.
I need the magical D2. Reminds me a lot of. I like hitting those. At least you're buffer driving them.
Yep. But still.
This reminds me, like, I was thinking about a magic 8-ball today. I was like in the gym, and I was just, for some reason, I was like, magic 8-ball just appeared in my head, and I had no idea where it came from. And I was like, man, remember magic 8-balls? Like, they're the dumbest thing. Somebody came up with that, and it made them probably really rich. Why? Did you have one like when you were growing up?
Probably
Did
at
you
some point.
think it was cool?
Like,
I thought it was so cool.
thought it was cool until I learned all of the possible responses. Then I was
which
like,
was
oh,
like
this is dumb.
30 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But
All right, so I bladder warded you. Then I do a mandatory draw. I see that card. Cool. I'm going to triple advance this Azef. I'm going to trash this fly swatter.
go get the foot.
Yeah, so
Yep.
Okay, so this has to stay here. This trashes.
Gets you the 1.
Yep. Then I'll go get the foot. Foot. Which is going to kick this out. Go behind this tree line. I should have put it somewhere else. But I didn't.
It's fine.
That kicks that out. And then this thing sees this damage, so it's 1, 2, 3 more damage.
So do it as 2, then 1.
It's
I
2 and then
believe
1,
is.
yes.
Although
Yeah.
no, you should be able to stack that, right? You should
No,
choose.
to
You
me-
can choose the.
Yeah, I want to do 1 first. No, it doesn't matter.
you?
It doesn't
No,
matter.
it doesn't matter, 'cause
I'm
if
seeing
one of
the whole
them's-
hand.
yeah.
So it's these 2.
It
Oh,
would.
what was that?
That was a 1.
Okay. And then it's this one.
Yep. They all go.
And it's not enough quite to kill you. But
It's
the powers
like-
that be fires.
Yes, which can install you a card from your bin.
Yep. Which
Does
is this.
not res it. Does it res it? Install. Just
No,
install.
install.
So you wouldn't be able to res the bladderwort, which is good. I'd only have to plan for 1 minimum damage.
Is it a
next
bladderwort
time.
or is it a Sphedogore?
The Sphedogore seems. I don't know.
This is now gone.
Scored. It's
scored, rather.
yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
scored 2. So I can put the bladderwort behind the ice, but I'm broke.
Yeah, I was gonna say you wouldn't have the ability to fend it. It would just be a tax on me.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this should be what this should be. Maybe it should be the fly swatter and just put it back in front of this, but that's going to get trashed soon too. So maybe it's a bladderwort because that's going to cost you a lot of money. No, it'll be a Sphedogore.
Yeah, I think it's Sphedogore. You're too broke otherwise, right? Because like, if I've already trashed one of the bladderworts and you're not getting the other one back, and like even if you did, it wouldn't fire this turn. Like,
this was the pitched card, and this is my card in hand.
got it.
That's it.
Okay, my turn begins. I lose credit. Draw a card. That ticks up.
This should this card have a bird on it or hands?
True. This flips.
My problem, Meteor, is what do I want to trash here? Oh, and this gets a power counter.
Yes, yeah, end of your turn. Oh, that makes it kind of scary, huh? I'm going to click to draw a card, and then I'm going to click to draw a card, and then I'm going to click to draw a card.
Excellent.
And then I'm going to
Use of-
click to draw a
4
card.
times is too many times.
What's that?
4 times is too many times.
It's true. Then at the end of my
this-
turn, I have not
Yeah.
flipped. I have not access, so I flip a card. I go to 5 cards in hand.
Cool. I have no extra monies, but I can res this Sphedogore.
Yeah, I probably should have trashed that. Oh well.
I think it's going to trash this powers that be.
Yeah, me there. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, no, I think the powers that be seems good. You can actually fetch a 0 cost, so like a spin.
Yeah, I can go get a spin.
Or another Sphedegor.
I don't think I need this here.
Yeah.
I'd rather present these problems to you. So, yeah, I'll Sphedegor this. Well, first I'll battle work. Get a credit. Do a ping.
It's 5, yep. This one is a Keiko, which is going to go to the bottom.
Yeah.
Second Keiko.
Sphedegor.
It's fine. I'm cool with it, and everything's cool, and I'm fine with it.
This powers that be. It's either a spin or is there another 0 cost? I thought there might have been. Oh, more Sphedegors. Yeah. So spin. Cool. It's rezzed, so I draw 2. Boop. All the ob shuffling. Sphedegor is going to give me 3 credits.
Yep.
Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Take my hand and go with it.
Draw the 2 cards off the Spin Doctor. Yeah, those are all the things. Install. That's definitely that. Install. This ticks up. That's my turn.
So the next agenda is going to deal 3 damage unless I can get through to the time.
Well, it's only if it's another as of.
True. Well,
And
no,
I
it's
need
1
to-
plus the number of power counters.
Oh,
right?
that's right. This thing, yes.
So that's 3, 5 if it's an as of.
Yeah.
So that's an issue.
So did I not mandatory?
This will tick up.
Yeah. No, I did. I don't think I did my Spin Doctor draw, but I didn't mandatory. So thank you, John.
Yep. Yeah, that checks out. All right. I'm going to
Trash the tree line. Why would I? Look at this
Click to draw a
damage
card.
that's represented here.
Yeah, no, I don't think you trash the tree line. I will click to draw a card. I will click to play a price.
Or I guess I could trash the tree line and go get. I think there's a sandstone in here.
Steelskin will draw me 2.
Yeah, sandstone's in the list.
And then Strike Fund will gain me 2.
John B, I really want to see them.
And then out of these, I think I have to install a Bonhar.
Seems good.
Like, I don't really have an option. And then out of these, which one is going to the bottom? It's going to be this here, Steelskin. Steelskin on the bottom is actually pretty bad.
But you
By that
shuffle
point,
the
I
boomerang?
don't. Theoretically, yeah, but
If you can find one.
yeah. I have 1 click remaining, and no way to get to that foot. So I got to try to disarm some things. You have 4 credits. I can't afford to give you ice reses. Let's just do an evens and odds here. It is odd, so it's going to be that one.
It's a Cyberstand. I can, as you're running this,
Yeah.
res it for 2.
Yep.
Is this your last click?
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Trash this.
I don't.
I think you might have gotten all the Blat awards, though. Oh, no, you didn't.
No.
This is a new server.
Uh-huh.
And it's not rezzed, but... Oh, no, it is rezzed. It's rezzed for free.
Yep.
That's a new server, and you can't touch it. How many cards you got again?
7.
Wow. Okay.
My turn hasn't
Why don't
ended.
you pitch some of
but
this?
No, hang on.
Okay.
I still haven't accessed a card either. That's annoying. These 2 do go to the bottom, or the back of the deck. Yeah, the price is long gone.
I thought you were going to tell me it was right.
Nope, it isn't.
I love that.
Yeah.
The naked Cyber Sands, and it's just like, boop. It's
All
right
right,
there.
there we go.
Would you get rid of a
Buzzsaw and a leech.
Really?
Look, my hand is awkward.
How are you going to get into stuff, though? Like, the buzzsaw seems important.
It might be.
Okay.
Which of these is it getting me into? It might get me through a fly swatter. Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So start of turn. Let's see. Do I want to res anything?
Well, I don't think you want to res ice. Because it's illegal.
Yeah.
And I'd call a judge.
Don't tell the judges.
Okay.
I am going to pop the Spin Doctor before the start of turn. Spin Doctor. I'm going to return Bladderwort, and a Fly Swatter. And they're going to go on the deck. And then I'm going to get a credit from this Bladderwort.
Ping me.
And ping you. I'm going to be less scientific about it. And it's going to be this echelon. That's the second echelon. And then this
Goes to the bottom of the deck.
Yep. What's that one? Leech.
That one just trashes.
And then the Sphedigore,
Yep.
I think might actually... You want to cut?
No, you're good.
Might actually trash this tree line.
Okay.
But I also don't want to be like super rich because that is actually a problem in this deck. If you get too rich, everything is a problem. Yeah.
Well, but then the Bladderworts don't happen, but you're still just like, now you're rich and you can just res all your ice. I don't know.
This is just one sub though.
So the Bonhar doesn't hurt very much with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll Sphedigore this tree line. And this is the Ob trigger. Yes,
It's
I haven't
three.
eaten you the Ob trigger yet.
Just gonna push that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
I get a Sandstone. Do I want it in front of those? I could put it in front of this one instead of this, but I will. I'll put it here. So Sandstone gets rezzed, and I get 3 credits. And now I'll do one more shuffle and start my turn.
Then the turn begins.
Then the turn begins. Very good shufflers here.
Oh, we're going to get in like 3 games tonight, Nick.
We might. There's my mandatory. It could still happen. I will click to draw. Click to draw. Well, I don't know. What's your turn last turn?
Drew and ran, I think. I forget. There was a price in there.
Yeah. I know you tried to run the Bladderwort. Did you try and run before that? You didn't.
No,
right?
that was the last click.
Yeah.
That was my, I'll flip here. That'll be good. And then I didn't flip.
I'll click to draw.
Okay.
This takes
right.
up to 3.
This takes up to 4. So what about that? Click to draw. Okay. Oh, sorry. Bonhard does. Yeah, he's gonna go.
So I can move this
Yeah,
here.
we'll go there.
That's
With Bonhard.
That's an asset.
That's
yeah.
like obvious. Yeah. Click to. Actually, no. Do I want to do that? No. We'll put the Bonhar here.
Okay.
Yeah. Click to. I'm going to install this.
Judge opponent drew before picking Bonhar.
Rising Tide. Click 3.
Yeah.
Run at the Sandstone. I have money.
Sandstone is now a 5 strength.
Yep. So I think I need to spend 5 credits, which is not like making me happy. I just need to check to see if there are any other barrier breakers in here. It's a killer.
No, it's 2 Rising Tides.
Yeah, but I just don't think I've seen the other one. Or I didn't remember if the other one was in here or
yeah.
not. That's what it
Got
was.
it, got it,
So,
got it.
I'm going to spend 5 to pump for 4, bring me up to 5, and then 1 to break the single subroutine. Then I will get through. I will spend 2,
1.
3 to trash that. And then I will last click pop this for 8 because I don't think you let me gain 10 off of it. And I don't think you can kill me without the Bladderwort procs from 3 cards in hand. I don't think. Anyway, that's my turn. To you. I accessed a card, so I flip and gain 2.
Bladderwort times 2 for money.
Mm-hmm.
Feedagore trashes this sandstone.
Mm-hmm.
To go get a 2-coster.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a better option? Just gonna put the Cyber Sand Harvester on the board. That gives me 3 credits. Cards in hand?
3.
Credits?
5, 6, and 8, 10, 13.
Measured response?
You have 2.
Measured response?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, wait,
Good.
yeah, because it's 4.
Yeah, it would do all, and it doesn't matter anyway. So, yeah.
We're back to yelling flip! And Nick, the world is healing. Are we?
That's the Hosh go.
Oh yeah, flip.
Yeah, it's all good.
But that's the...
Then I died.
yeah, you did.
Then I died.
Measured response.
2 measured responses.
I just drew them last turn when I was drawing.
Yeah.
And then I asked what your last turn was. You ran, but you didn't have a successful run.
That's what it was. Yep. Yeah, because
I
you
ended it
flippy
with the
swapped
Cyber
me
Sand,
with
yeah.
the yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was a thing.
Cool.
Did I have an RCS? RCS.
Very important.
What does RCS stand for?
Did you have a reconnaissance combat segment? Those are 3 words that I said.
RCS. I'm just looking through. Raindrops cuts down.
Ah.
So I did. I think if you didn't spend all those credits in a breaker and breaking when you could have used Bonhar. So yeah, but the reason I didn't is because I had my other buzzsaw in hand, and I didn't want to lose it.
Yeah.
Like the buzzsaw, I felt like was too much of an issue if you got a fly swatter down. So that was kind of my issue. I felt like I had a 1 in 4 to like get completely locked out. Although no, because it would have gotten buffer drived.
Yeah, you weren't playing around measured response, obviously.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even. I mean,
when you cracked
going
the
into
I was
that
like,
turn,
damn it, and then I realized I could go Bladderwort, Feedagore, and get up above to 10 credits.
And also going into that turn, I was like, I don't think there's a way you can kill me from 3 cards in hand,
Yeah.
and not even thinking about
Right.
like,
This deck is
very
running
clearly like
3 of
measured
them.
response isn't in there, right?
There's 3 measured responses.
Gotcha.
It's
Gotcha.
really trying to like that's part of the whole thing is doing this chip damage.
Yeah.
Like you said, the big burst turn is only like 5 damage.
It's just about making it impossible for them to stay at
Right.
5 cards for that long because
Yes.
you're just constantly tiny pings.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my worry with the Bonhar was that if I put the Bonhar down and raindrops with it, the buffer drive. That was the part that I was forgetting
Your turn to inflict the pain.
because I could have just buffer driven the breakers back if I lost one.
So we could have like what feels
C'est
like
la vie.
potentially a less even matchup because this deck is like hard to kill.
Yeah,
It's very hard to kill with Mag and you get DCMZ Lily Pad installs at the end of the turn to draw an extra card. You know, like you basically live at 6 cards, and lots of money. Although it does put some like I find that deck puts this deck. It gives it a little pressure to say you can't just sit back forever because if you do, I'm going to amass this ridiculous board state that's going to kill you. So I could play this, or I could try the Lat, which is also I think even worse off against this. Chat, do you have a choice or an opinion between this is D's Magdalene deck that they won the Summer Showdown with? I think it was the Summer Showdown. Yeah, yes, one, and then Wenjong's Lat, probably a slightly previous iteration.
I was going to say, yeah, this is actually still Holly's version, except I swapped in a 3rd Madani.
It's the same. Holly's version was Wenjong's.
Okay. I swapped something out, I forget what, to get in a 3rd Madani because getting it felt very important. So.
Jai, I saw your Nuvem list. I want to give it a try.
I'm always interested in Nuvem play.
You should try this list, but not tonight. We definitely don't have it built. I think losing the decoder there for a while isn't that bad. He'd need to put 2 ice with inner fly swatter to actually keep you out of a server. That's true.
Yeah. I was
good point, Solomir.
Yeah. C'est la vie.
No opinions on Lat versus Magdalene?
Well,
I said Madani before. I meant Magdalene.
Oh, yeah. You said the.
Oh,
yeah.
also, no wonder it looks a little bit sad in here. That's, to me, I was like, something is wrong and I'm missing it. That's number
Okay.
1, and that's number 2. There we go. Hard to tell that actually did anything, but I have all these neon lights and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think Maggie is better, so let's see the boat sunk.
Okay.
I vote Mags. Mags kind of the shaper to beat, so I stick with it. Okay, cool.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah. I have 4 clicks.
Okay. Serious question.
Yes.
What makes Mags the shaper to beat as opposed to Lat?
Really hard to kill. And the corp can't control when I get to 6 cards. That's a big thing.
Okay, because it's a lily pad, right?
Yes,
okay, that's
it's
the way
lily
you're
pad.
getting to 6. You're discarding from 5 down to, or from 6 down to 5, then installing. And okay. All right,
Also,
got it.
the tempo in this deck is pretty wild. You basically get a 5-click turn
yeah,
most
of the
turns.
time.
Like,
Yep.
not all the time, but like more often than not, you get a 5-click turn. Eddie's entirely in her own control, and she's about as resilient. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I was thinking about it as
It's easier to interact with Bladderwort. Yeah.
do we hear bust? Yeah, bust it is.
Try
So, the reason I was thinking that Lat would end up being superior is because it's free to do the install, or free to draw the card, whereas Mags is money to do the install. Like, so the
Yeah.
econ part of it becomes way more
Yeah, but you're making
finicky
bang
with Mags.
with all the there's
the
lots of tools.
coalescences, and
Coalescence.
knick-knack, I'm assuming.
No.
No, okay,
Yeah, it's coalescence. It's fermenter on repeat.
gotcha.
You're just installing. There's 3 fermenter in the list, I think.
And of course, simul chips.
Simul
and-
chips.
Yeah.
Environmental testing. I'm pretty sure. I did put in 1 copy of Burner in this list
Okay.
because
Just as a 46th card.
yes,
or?
it's a 46 card. I like Burner, and it can it's people don't necessarily expect it to be in this list.
Yeah.
If they see like card for card, it is these lists, and then just. So I'm giving away the special sauce there.
Gotcha.
But
All right.
all right, good luck. Have fun.
Have fun.
This is only my second time playing Magdalene, and I'm playing this deck, so
Well, this is my first time playing this deck, so
you saw it executed to perfection.
to perfection.
Based Eric that I haven't played much Magdalene. Listen, I'm a streamer, man. I got
No, based is good.
Oh, is it? I thought based was like
No, based is
Basic.
amazing.
okay.
No, I don't know why based is good,
Yeah,
but
I saw somebody comment. I mean, like the Neon Static guys are like too old to understand any of my memes or something like that. Like in something in GLC, they were too old. They didn't get any of my memes.
Didn't-
And I was like, yeah.
didn't we talk about this? Like, I think there's a
Oh, the
serious
burner is based. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's a serious limit on the meme stream because eventually it's just gonna be I don't understand
Yeah.
this.
These dang kids.
Cincinnati.
What?
It's not a thing. Cleveland, Cincinnati, one of those. I don't know.
Ohio,
It
you
was-
mean?
Oh, Jesus.
Nice. You really.
Anyway, folks,
Exemplified.
that's the end of it. That's the end of all of our streams forever.
amazing.
Forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, I'm not
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. I'm not going to keep this.
Skippy, Ohio Res. Yeah. That kind of good run.
To be honest. Yeah. No, it's over. It's over.
SRN.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
I think I'm keeping this. I don't like one of these cards, but 2 of the other ones are good.
So, how many hostile architecture in the deck?
2. Or 3. It might be 3.
Should have kept. I had a hostile in hand, and I didn't want to put it out that early because one of the versions of this that I saw, or maybe I built at one point, only had 1.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know what? I'm thinking of one of the egg decks
The egg,
that I built.
yeah. Yep.
That is the version I have now is up to 2, but the original version I think only had 1.
Losing
and
an early Alco hostile is painful. You really want it in like turn
yeah.
like 3 or 4.
Yeah, and like I my only ice in hand was a tithe, so I had like no way to keep it safe if
Yes.
you came after it. And like, sure, it's pricey, but you know, you're fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been long enough that I don't want to shuffle this now, so I'll keep this in.
Fair. All right.
It's not my
I'm going to
favorite.
keep this because I have to.
No, I'm going to shuffle it. You go ahead. I don't like it.
Okay. Mandatory draw.
I need card draw.
Out
Magdalene needs
of
card draw.
those, I'm going to install.
Nice, with authority.
Then it becomes your turn.
Then it becomes your turn.
Sure does.
So is anybody in chat also playing Night Rain? And if so, what's your favorite Nightfare that you are playing with? This is the new Elden Ring multiplayer game, if you're not familiar and you missed the discussion earlier.
I've been playing a lot of Duchess, and just today I was trying some runs, like I said, to get my my instincts back, and played more as like the Spellblade. Worked out pretty well.
Recluse? No, not Recluse.
No, as
Revenant?
Duchess.
Oh, Spellblade as Duchess.
Yeah, because you have the
did a
good you have the
different
good int scaling
Yep.
for it, so it's
Sick.
pretty good there. So, oops, all Claire Obscure. Yeah. No, I hear it's quite good. It's on my list, if only because the playtime did
What is
not
that?
seem
Oops,
absurdly
all
long.
Claire Obscure?
Claire Obscure is a new. It's JRPG styled. I don't believe it's actually made in Japan.
Oh,
I
isn't
forget
Derek
the team.
also-
Yeah.
Is it the same game?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah. It is hard solo. Yes, it is hard solo.
Yeah.
SRN, I don't know what time zone you're in, but we're around to play a lot. That's just, sometimes.
the small angry child.
Expedition
Yes,
33.
Revenant.
That's what it is. Expedition
French.
33.
Okay. Yeah. I
Derek
knew it
popped
was,
in earlier and said you should all play Expedition 33. So I know that JRPGs are hard for me. All right.
Yeah, it's on my list. But
You go.
I don't like that.
One. And we're going to use one of the power counters to draw 3 cards. So install, click. Click for a credit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh.
Wait. You clicked for a credit and took a credit away.
Yep.
I mean, I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
no, that was. I was going to realize shortly.
I thought you were installing something, so I was confused.
Is that what I want to do? I'm going to have to pitch a card. These are all good cards. Fine, I'm going to do it. Sure gamble? I'm going to let you have this first turn. And then install... that was sure gamble. And then Magdalene install... a DZMZ.
Okay. End of your turn. I am going to res a Bladderwort for 1 and an Anthill Excavation Contract for 3.
Yep.
Bladderwort will fire, giving me 1 and pinging you.
2, 3, 4, 5.
That one.
It's Unity.
I will take it. And then
That's bad. I think that might be the only...
Anthill will draw me a card and gain me 4 credits.
Oh.
4. All right.
Nagging
and
message and
this
non-fungibles.
technically
Quick to
does
lose a
have
credit.
4. Yeah.
That's funny.
Click to draw a card. Click to... Yeah, let's do install for my next 2. Ends my turn. 3 in hand. Over to you.
Well, Dr. Nuka. Draw 3 for a first click. Second is install fermenter, QTM fermenter, using DZMZ to make it free. That gets a virus counter.
Virus counter.
Like the red for the viruses.
Gotcha. Oh, I didn't notice we had a big ones over here. Get those available. All right.
Install an SMC. 2, 3, 4, 5. really don't want to lose one of these. But, oh, I'm not necessarily in danger of getting hit just yet because you are rich.
True.
I think I really want to put this down.
Couldn't you draw a card and then install that?
Yes.
Seems better.
Yeah, let's do that because I forget. I'm Magdalene. Yeah,
Yeah,
draw
you
a
can
card.
go to 6 and then install the lily pad with your discard.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that seems better.
That's much better. Thank you. All right. That's that. I have 5 cards in hand.
Okay.
Diverting company funds into personal investments. Classic mistake. Maggie rug pull?
Yep. I'm going to spend 3
Ah, geez.
to res an
Yeah, of
anthill
course, you can
excavation
duck.
contract.
You can duck.
Yep. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, I can't do it that way. I'm instead going to res this hostile.
Yeah.
Yep. So Bladderwort will ping you. Gains me 1, hits you for 1.
Take that.
Not bad. Then
Overclock.
Anthill will fire, drawing me a card, then mandatory. Let's do...
This is a Alexa Spicer, I think. Lily pad from Worlds.
Let's see. We will install.
Hate it.
I know. Install. No, let's draw a card, second click.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
and
I'll
then third
trigger on
click-
Anthill.
Third click will install. Oh, yeah, I can get it too, huh?
Trash yourself?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
I can go get it too. Does that change much?
You can get a
Not
Cyber Sand
the
harvester.
worst. Yeah, that's true. Let's get a Cyber Sand. Is there anything else to do? Fly Swatter, I could purge your fermenter. It's not terrible, actually.
Yeah. Yep.
Or I could get a Kesselroyd, but I don't know that that's going to be a big deal. Yeah, let's get a Fly Swatter, actually, instead of the Cyber Sand. Where do I want to put it? Right there.
Okay. That's a Cyber Sand, right? You showed me it was a Cyber Sand?
No, that's an anthill that I showed you.
I'm sorry. That's what I meant.
Drew and then chose Fire Up. Yeah, but I didn't draw the card that... wait.
Oh, it only purges during a run on the server.
Oh, okay. Doesn't purge. That's fine.
When you res this ice during a run against this server, purge players.
Good to know.
Yeah, that is important to know. Actually, speaking of which, let's do that.
Neat.
Okay, your turn's on, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy about that because I like the fermenter being there.
Yeah.
So click 1 is install an Azamat for free.
Seems good.
Fire both these.
Draw a card.
Draws a card off a lily pad. 2 credits on there. Last one, Stavka to beat an Audrey is a turn I only dream of doing. Fly Swatter, Stavka.
Stavka trashes you res it, trash a 3, get the Fly Swatter, res it.
Yeah. And then trash the
And
Audrey.
then the Audrey with the Stavka.
Very
That's
good, me too, yeah.
a lot. That's
And
a lot,
Sock
yeah.
Monkey, Fly Swatter, only purchase. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
How do I want to structure the rest of my turn here? I would like to trash some of those things that you have.
So you spent a click, right?
Yes.
For the Azamat?
Yep.
Yeah. I bet you would. I mean, I would.
5. I have 5 MU right now? Yeah, 5 out of 7. It's funny how that happens.
Fills up fast with the SMCs.
Definitely want to install this.
Seems good.
Stone Ship seems important right here.
Yep.
But I only have 3 cards in hand.
You pop that stone chip.
It seems ill-advised.
Does it? I don't know.
And click to draw. I don't think I'm worried about dying, like, immediately. I'd love to click to draw, like, to get over the Maggie limit and then do another install. That'd be cool.
But that wouldn't happen.
It would not happen. I will click to draw again.
Puts you up to 5.
5 cards in hand.
And then your turn ends.
Turns over.
All right. I am going to Resin Anthill for 3 and a Cyber Sand for 2. Don't really need to res the Cyber Sand, but just going to make mistakes. Ping. With the Bladder Wart.
I'm like thinking through lines. This deck is complicated. It's a deep dive. You stinker.
Seems good.
I was gonna use that soon.
Then the Anthill will gain me 4. And draw me a card. And then I will mandatorily draw.
Ping twice with Cyber Sand. Yeah, you should have popped the Cyber Sand at my end of my turn.
True.
To go get another Bladder Wart.
Yeah.
You can do it if you want.
Sure. No, because I've already drawn.
Okay.
We're good. Yeah, Cyber Sand 2 or Bladder Wart. Yep.
Yeah, you definitely want that.
Probably do.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Cyber Sand's 4 to trash. What?
Right?
I did not even realize that it was that
Yep.
expensive. Oh my god.
Click 1. Click 2. Click 3. 4 in hand, over to you.
End of your turn. Do I do this? No. Do I? Yeah. End of your turn. I'm going to trash this. To go fetch a program. Is that the one I want?
Max cost of 2. Okay.
Peller for free. Draws me a card. It's going to get me some counters. 4? Yeah.
Hit a resonant note there. I don't even know what resonant note. Did I yawn? Is that it?
I don't remember hearing a particularly resonant note. Great. Then my turn starts. These are back.
Yep. No, a lily pad draws you one off the propeller.
Yeah, sorry. I should be drawing, and now they're back. Right.
Yep.
This ticks up. I think we're going to pop one. Probably. But I would love a Simple Trip. First, 1, 2, 3, 4. Install a fermenter for free. It draws me a card. Gets another one of these. Pop this one for 6.
Yep.
Draw, third click. Really don't want that to get hit. This is tricky against this deck. I like the chip damage. I don't want to attack you just yet. There's like stuff I'm building which I think is still worthwhile.
Yeah.
Because if I install, I don't get the Maggie install. If I draw, I'm gonna have to pitch a card. No. That's actually really hard. Do I run? Do I just run R&D? Sure. Let's just run R&D.
Okay.
Let's see what we
Access.
got. Yeah. Trash that for these 2 and 2.
Cyber Sand goes.
And then end of turn, discard with Magdalene, install. Oh, I wish it could be that. Another fermenter. For 1. And it's your turn.
Okay, just gonna check some things real quick. I am gonna res this wall to wall just cause. Doesn't really get me anything. But
It draws you a card.
It does.
The
but
wall to
yeah,
walls
that's really
feel
what
like
it
they
is.
are there for card draw to me.
Bladderwort fires, Anthill fires, draws me a card.
So Bladderwort fires.
But it didn't get me.
you
I had
had
6.
too much money, yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
and I didn't have a way to duck it
Yeah.
with my reses.
And you didn't. You want to use the
didn't.
Cyber Sand to go fetch something again?
Because getting a Bladderwort here doesn't
does
really
nothing.
help me. It gives you the opportunity to kill it without.
Yeah, it's right.
Yep. So I'm gonna go get a 2, which
It's funny that deck punishes you the more that you pursue it.
what do you mean?
Like the more that I'm going after it and keeping you poor, letting you res stuff,
Yeah.
and like trashing the hostels and things like that.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna put a Castleroid on R&D with my 2.
There is no Law Gem in the list.
Correct. Yeah.
It's a envelopment. There's 2 envelopments.
That's the big ice. Yeah. So the Tucana gets a bit iffy. Also, like getting low. Doesn't that run into issues, right? If you're... Yeah, no, the
trying
timing's
to
weird.
score
The
is the
timing's
problem.
weird. Yeah, that's all, really. Mandatory
You want to
draw.
like have no money, use the Bladderworts, use the Sphere de Gore immediately afterward to get money, and then score out. It's complicated.
Yeah. Right, so...
Wow.
A mess. Yeah, no, I'm just making a mess. Let's do some smart things.
Yeah, do them. It's only 8:47.
That
We
seems
got 3 games.
good. Maybe. We'll find out.
Yeah.
I honestly have no idea if I drew enough cards. I don't remember.
Mandatory, I mean?
Well, it was mandatory, Anthill. I don't think I did the one off wall to wall.
Yeah, do it then.
Okay.
I don't think you did either.
All right, fine. I think I came into it with 3 cards in hand and only drew 3, so... Or drew 2, rather. So...
Okay.
All right. Let's install. No. Before we do that, let's draw a card.
Really? Okay.
And then we'll install. Install.
Okay. Start a turn. Can I do an end of turn thing? No. All right. Start a turn. Fermenters both ferment. Install a Dr. Nuka.
Just checking.
And spend a charge to draw 3.
Just checking a card text real quick. No reason.
Good.
Yep.
Ugh. Come on, nose.
Got it.
Don't be a jerk. Not getting the card that I want to get. Unity's in here, right? You hit the Unity. Yeah. Well, let's install another DZMZ for 2. Have not installed the program. That is hardware.
K Azimuth.
Azimuth.
Yeah, I don't know if that was where is Azamat or why not Azamat, but I don't know why Azamat would have done something. So.
1, 2, 3.
No, you're fine. You have like 7
4,
MU.
5. I have 8.
8, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's on board, just hidden.
Yeah, I was hiding underneath the big tokens. But I don't. Yeah. Let's see. I want to. Do I draw a card? Do I click for a credit? Do I actually go do a thing on your board? Probably not. I click for a credit, and then discard is install this coalescence for free.
That's a Gauss, but sure.
Sorry, wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
This coalescence for free.
And now you're at 5 in hand?
Now I'm at 5 in hand.
And then you draw a card from
this is gonna
the
just unload
lily
the-
pad, or did you already install a card?
4 credits. Draw off the lily pad.
You didn't already draw off the lily pad?
Did
It's
not.
tapped.
I just tapped it while I was doing this, and then I was
Okay,
Gauss,
okay,
and I had to put it
gotcha.
back.
Gotcha.
So 6 cards in hand.
Okay.
2 6 credits.
My turn begins.
Move some
Right.
stuff around here.
Mandatory draw.
My credit. My credits.
Sorry. Wall to wall should have fired. Draw me a card, and then Blighter Ward also gives me a card or a credit.
6 7 8. Effectively.
Yeah. Right. We're going to do some things. Install. This should have 2 on it. It was rezzed when I got Kesselroy.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, it
doing
has
that.
text. That is
Yeah.
not just the trash effect.
Which is kind of annoying. I don't want money.
It's all right.
Stop making me
Oh,
money.
yeah, I don't want money.
Cyberset.
Exactly. Yeah, getting rich is a bit of a problem in that day.
It's an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, great, I can put out, well, now you have to try and score.
Right.
Is like
right.
what you,
Like
the
that's
other
kind
mode
of
the
where
deck.
I'm ending up. Yeah.
Right. You went wide, though, instead of building like a scoring server, which is a bit of an issue.
And then, I'm going to click for credit.
You don't want money.
I know. We're going to click for a credit anyway.
You good?
Yep.
Okay. Start a turn. My fermenters go up. Click 1 is Nuka.
Does Whiteblade play the Hearts and Minds? No, Hearts and Minds. I believe this is card for card, right? With Whiteblade's deck?
Yes, it is. All right, I got a lot of cards in hand now. 6 out of 8. I definitely want to install on Hannah.
Seems good.
I definitely want to install a copulation
Also seems good.
for 1.
Draws a card.
Draws a card. And actually, not for 1, for free. You know what? That was a revolver for free
Okay.
because
More savings. Yep.
yeah, more freeness.
Yep.
Then a copulation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's MU.
Okay.
That's not for free. That costs a credit. And that is my last click, and I have these cards in hand. And I can do hardware, which will be a simul chip for 1.
Okay.
And then I have to pitch a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have a 6-card hand, which is a thing. Pitch a lily pad.
Do you want to install the lily pad?
No, I have a lily pad.
Well, you have the option to try. You don't have the money, so never mind.
Why? What?
I'm saying you theoretically could with Matt.
I also could have made a Hannah run in there as well, but
Yeah.
did
Do you
not.
just want to hostile things? Like take hostile damage then?
well, that's what this is for.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't be.
I'm gonna
trashing
go
something.
get that with this. That's why I haven't been running, because I wanted to find either a self-modifying code or a copulation to go take the hustle, all to avoid 2 meat damage.
Seems fine.
But I've been okay so far.
Yeah, my turn will begin. Wall to wall will draw me a card. Then I'm going to just normal draw a card. Bladderwort ticks for credit. And then we're doing weirdness. You have like 1 million in hand?
5.
Okay. That's 1 million as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. Yeah, definitely playing the inevitability engine right now.
Yep. And it's a problem.
I do need my decoder, which is in the bin. Your fly swatters are very strong right now. I can't get through.
Yeah, but the simul chip, I mean...
Yes, now I have an answer. Yeah. But I couldn't find one of these either.
Right.
I did have a way to get it, but it seemed bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. My turn is going to be... I'm going to res this powers that be.
Yep.
And then I'm going to play Slash and Burn.
Nice.
Here
we go.
1, 2. Click 1.
For credit, right?
Yeah. I don't... yeah, I moved 1 over from there.
Got it.
Yep. Click 2. I'm going to play a Slash and Burn.
Nice.
For that. And then click...
It's an SDS.
3. We will do that. Score an SDS.
Oh, no.
And then...
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, you do, but it means you have to choose between your propeller and your other one.
Yep.
And powers that be goes and gets me a card from here. Yeah, the propeller. Yep. Which I think is going to be this Cyber Sand Harvester.
Okay.
You might have heard... Oh, sorry. Before the... Wait, how many cards do you have in hand?
5.
5. Yeah, no, you're good. Right. Then all that happens. My turn ends... I think killing Fermenter is always correct there.
I have 2 of them.
Yeah, but it does make you rich, which you're not currently. So the propeller is less useful if you don't have money. So that's a fair point. I was thinking about the Fermenters or even the Azimuth, but like Revolver, I kind of don't care about. But no, I think we'll stick with the propeller.
Okay.
We're gonna do some learning. That's what we're gonna do.
You good?
Yes.
End of your turn. Trash the single chip to go get the Unity.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Draws me a card. It's free. It's all free.
Yep.
Then this goes back. Start of turn. These go to 4.
Mm-hmm. It's the only one that trashing does something. See, I don't think that's...
I like the tendency to say it's always this when it's your opinion. Does give you a bit of a spin.
The key there,
Careful with that.
I think, was just testing, like stressing the simul chip, right? To where the point where you're choosing between long-term access, like you're setting up a long-term inevitability engine. My goal is to
real.
Wow. Yeah, I just the goal there was to make you make a choice for your things that get through things.
Yeah, you always choose that for sure. Yeah, like that. I get it.
I mean, you can get rich.
I think a lot of people use that turn of phrase.
Yeah. It's not meant to be. I understand that. If it were always that, I would change my mind. It's not. Sometimes you're just wrong and you lose.
And I'm definitely going to pop one of these this turn. So I will pop a fermenter and get 8.
Yeah, it seems good.
5, 6, 7, 8. 3 clicks left. Install Gauss. Which was you've seen, which is why the propeller
doesn't really matter.
This was free,
sure was, and it draws
me a card.
Yep, yeah, that was the.
Then we're gonna run.
That was the
there.
Thing. Okay. Gauss has like some
1,
weird
2,
thing.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gauss is on the turn that it's installed, it gets +3 strength for the remainder of the turn. So it's a 4 strength 2 to pump 2, 1 to break.
Okay.
1 to break 1.
I'll res a
Sorry,
sandstone.
Hano wheels? Okay.
Yeah. I'll res a sandstone.
All right.
So you gain a click back then.
Yes.
Yep.
Resonant sandstone, it is 5. Sorry, 1, so 5 strength.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. So this is inherently 4.
Yep.
So 2 brings it to 6.
And then
I have 1 to break.
Yep.
And then 1 credit to couplate
the hostile.
Mm-hmm. Then, sorry, that's annoying.
Phone going off.
Just stay quiet, phone. Now we're in like Bladderwort range again, so I think I'd just go take care of those while I can. I'm gonna go run this.
Okay. May as well. I'll res this fly swatter.
Mm-hmm. That's a credit, right? No.
Yep.
Break trash with Azimuth.
Purge.
Nice.
Yep.
You got me.
Also purges the sandstone.
Good. Yeah. So I trash with Azimuth.
Uh-huh.
Hostile arc has been hostile takeover. Think resetting from entry.
Yeah. Cyber Sand has to get money.
Yeah, you're resing stuff.
You can spend credits to... Oh, yeah. I see. Has to get money on it. Ah, gosh, that's annoying.
I'm going to go run it.
The
it's
Cyber
4.
Sand?
It's 4.
Yeah, it's 4 to trash.
I don't know if I'm going to run that.
Okay. I don't mind if you don't.
I'll run here.
This one?
Yeah.
I will, on the way in, res the Spin Doctor to draw 2 cards, and then pop the Spin Doctor to put my 2 Slash and Burns, because I can't just give you 4 points.
Yeah, I should have just run there. I forgot. I saw you putting them in there going, like, there's a spin on the table somewhere.
Yeah.
I got lucky in that I ran that and not... I should have just run over there. To definitely fish it out. All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I have 6 cards. I will use Magdalene to... do I actually, like, is there something that I want to fetch with this? I wish I knew the list better. I don't know all of the... There's lots of little cards in here that I am not positive of what they are. And this is just... All right, sure. I'll install Coalescence. It cost me 2, but then and then it gains me 2 more.
Yep. Lily pad's already been used.
Okay, yeah, it's done. Yeah. So
all right.
This is reset now.
Okay. End of your turn. I'm going to res a Cyber Sand Harvester and pop the Cyber Sand.
Nice.
To go get a Bladderwort.
Yep.
Should go there. And then I'm also going to res a Bladderwort.
Yep.
And then I have wall-to-wall. Do I care about the wall-to-wall? Not really. The heck is that? Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I'll res a Sphedigor as well.
Okay. Ping 2?
Sure.
So you get a credit each time?
Mm-hmm.
You good. You hit a stone ship. You hit an SMC.
Seems fine. Then I can trash a card with the Sphedigor if I want to. I'm going to use the wall-to-wall to draw a card, and then I'm going to use the Sphedigor to trash the wall-to-wall. Now, that was the first one on my turn, so I can now go get a 0.
Whoa.
Lots of things happening.
You gonna make it?
That's a Spin Doctor. And then I will draw 2.
spin doctor was when you trashed the wall to wall.
Correct. The wall to wall was 1.
Got it.
So then the spin, and then I do this. And then I draw 2 cards.
What do you think of Ob lately? I still haven't picked up since rotation. This deck is a lot of fun to play. There's so many cool little interlocking parts, and you can keep runners very busy.
Yeah.
I think it's a bad matchup against the Maggie deck.
It's kind of rough, yes.
Yeah. I gave you the much worse position. Although, to be fair, when we played at locals, you were on the Hosh deck, and you took me apart.
It was very smooth.
Yeah.
Well, no, because didn't you still end up winning that game? I think you killed me at one point. Like, I was on like 6 or something points.
No, you. I think
and you
won.
did some miracle
No,
turn?
I think you won. I think you just took the 7th or 8th point.
If Nick had 2 measured in hand, he missed lethal. That is true. Well, no, because I'd have to be able to play both of them.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
10 credits.
But I got poor.
Yeah, but he was saying that you might have had 10 credits there.
I
I think Mither was because you had Sphedagore, you had Bladderworts. If you didn't res expensive stuff, I don't know what you did.
I can pop the Cyber Sand for 4 more too. So that's also a thing. Maybe. We're not going to do the math. My turn now.
Also,
begins.
I have a Stone Chip though, so.
Yeah, but.
Oh, I don't have 8 credits. No, I do. Yeah, no, I'm 7.
Yeah, so I could have done it twice.
Got me.
Cyber Sand with 6. It's Cyber Sand with 4, actually. Right? Because it saw the Sandstone, Kesselroyd. It saw the Fly Swatter too.
Yeah.
So it does have 6. Yeah. So,
So now you have 3
taken
clicks?
an action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, and you have 3 in hand?
Yeah. Oh, you're just gonna measure me?
Yeah. I think
So
I
I'm
just
gonna pop a Stone Chip
do this.
to draw 2 cards.
Oh wait, no, we're not on threat 4. That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's why I needed you to run.
You have 3 points.
Yep. That's why I needed the run.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I already
okay,
popped
that
Stone
was
Chip.
the problem.
And I've drawn cards. So.
Well, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Install.
I didn't run archives. I ran a spin on the table and it forced Nick to pop the
Install. I have 7 in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I will ditch 1, 2. All right, 5 in hand. Over to you. I really wish there were a better way to do servers.
Spec work. Coalescence.
Yep.
Draw 2, gain 4 credits.
Eric did not run archives with 2 slash in the bin. He ran the spin.
I already said.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
Put down another Stone Chip because that's important. Hannah to get a click back to go run here, spend a credit.
On approach.
You got another one?
Yeah. I will raise a hostile.
Is everything this turn a trash? Or is it
It's
the first time? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so you can do 2.
So this.
And then 1 real one for the Bladderwort.
Sorry, I've missed this twice.
Okay.
Give
me a credit.
I have you a credit.
Goodness.
You right?
Yeah, Bladderwort gets trash.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Harmony. All right, now we're still not on threat. So I think I'm safe to go get that thing.
That one? Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go run here. I'm gonna trash it for 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go run here, spend a credit, trash it for 3.
Okay.
That's my turn.
My turn begins. Cards in hand?
3. Still not threat 4. Get out of here with your bladderworts and your hostels.
Can I do this? That doesn't work.
Good evening, Supernaut.
Give me a 1. Sorry, just there's a possibility here. I'm just not entirely certain about it.
Okay. Mind Palace. You look super intense.
I'm very much.
They
trying
can't
to
see
figure
you
out,
from the
like,
angle I'm seeing you
Oh
at, but
yeah,
it's
no, I'm just trying to count out clicks. It's yeah, no. I was trying to mind control you.
I felt it.
So that's the other option.
Are there even? Oh, there's the Cylindria. That's a code gate.
Yeah.
Well, are there?
I don't.
There's no hammer. There's no Winchester.
It'd be Winchester or hammer.
Oh, I don't think this is dead.
There's tithes.
1 tithe.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. Yeah, it'll save you a
Well,
card.
it could save you. It could win the game.
It's meaningful.
And it's card draw and all this.
Yeah.
Free. It was free and a card draw. So that's actually why.
Yep. Gosh, this is annoying. All right, so I'm going to pop the Cyber Sand. End of your turn.
Yep.
To get a Bladderwort there, I suppose.
What?
Is it a Bladderwort?
Out of archives?
Yeah.
That doesn't
I'm
work.
getting it out of archives. No, I wanted to.
How many are in there, by the way?
I think it's actually all 3 now.
That's what I thought.
1, 2.
That's why I said what, because I was like, I doubt I dealt with those.
Yeah, no, you did.
You could pop a spin and
I
put one
could.
in and then do the same thing. You can.
Yep, I'm just trying to figure out if I'm doing that. If I get a 1, then I can get a... Yeah, all right. So I'll pop the spin, put the Bladderwort in along with one of my face downs. Yep, that one.
You put the other one.
The Bladderwort is going to go back into the server when that thing pops.
Yep.
This one just gets shuffled in. I'm not actually going to shuffle because the Sphedagore...
Yep. Now
is
your
going
turn.
to end up doing something.
So start of turn now.
So start of turn. I don't have any other stuff I can res for fun. So yes, Sphedagore is going to trash. I need to get a. Gosh, I'm trying to remember if there's anything that's meaningful.
The FUT's meaningful on a score. There's 2 spins down.
I will use the Sphedagore on a Sandstone.
Wow.
Yep. To get me a 2. And the 2 is going to be a Cyber Sand Harvester.
Mm-hmm. Ob is used.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Then...
I just wanted a 2 to go fetch a 1, but a 1 next turn?
Maybe.
Okay.
Then I gain 3.
Yep. Because you can't, like, as F score and use Ob to go fetch a spin doctor or something, like...
Right. Yep, that is now off the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was start of turn triggers.
Now I mandatory draw.
Bladderwort.
No, it doesn't do damage.
you're rich,
Too much money because of the Cyber Sand. Mandatory draw. Then I'm going to spend 1 to res a FUT. 1, 2, 3. Triple advance this.
Yeah, go ahead. You can't kill me with this. With a regular.
I can do 3.
You can do 3. You can't kill me with it, though.
True. As if that doesn't work like that, it gets scored. I'm going to trash the Sphedagore with it.
Fetch negative 1.
Powers that be
You can't.
will get me a Bladderwort.
So I'm not running Steelskin, so it's just 3.
Yep.
So it's Deep Dive, Telework, and Overclock. I would have loved the other Deep Dive, honestly.
I bet you would. And then I owe you a card, which will be this one.
Did you do it?
No, I mean, I did stuff. I didn't kill you.
Yeah, but you're at 5 now.
End of my turn, Foot gains a power counter. Let's use power counter colored card. That.
Dice.
Yep.
Spin downs, whatever.
Yep. I can't even use words anymore. My brain
This ticks.
is fried by this deck, and it's moving pieces.
I'm going to draw a card.
Yep.
And another.
I'm at 5. It's a cool place to be.
And another. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to pop this to draw 2. And then I'm going to... it's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
To apologize. You pop the hand for clicks.
I know. I could do that. That's not unfortunate. It's not what I want. Click for credit. Pass to you.
Okay.
5 cards in hand.
5 in hand. Do I have a way to kill you dead?
5? I don't think you can. I didn't run last turn. You can't measured response me. You can do 2 pings.
I mean, I can measured response you. It doesn't kill you.
I didn't make a run.
Oh, yeah, you have to be successful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fine.
Yes, he used the powers.
Yeah,
David.
the powers got the Cyber Sand, which resing it should have cost me 2, which puts me at 3, which is important, actually. Because I forget it. I forget that powers doesn't install it.
It doesn't res it.
Yeah, it doesn't res it.
Yeah. Powers can also be from there, too.
That's where it was.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was from archives. So then my turn begins. One of the bladderworts will ping you.
Yep. The first one.
Yep.
Okay.
1.
I don't care.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll do 1 credit. Install.
He has no way
Oh,
of
sorry.
putting
I should have gone
3
to
credits,
5
David.
too. I should have gone to 5 too, because that was only one of the bladderwort
Yeah.
fires. This one fired then.
There's no way for him to res cards to get down.
Yeah, I don't have anything on table that I can
Yep.
res. So it was install, advance, slash.
Yep.
2. That
You win?
no, not quite. Is in Asyaf.
Well, you're on 5. That's 7.
Oh,
You win.
but I didn't kill you.
Yeah. Not quite. It's not quite a win. I was afraid of Slash and Burn, but I was on very little cards and credits.
That was less fun than killing you.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I was on 0. You skunked me.
Yeah, no.
I was
It
just
was a
setting
lot.
up forever and ever. I was ready. I was like, to be... This next turn, this ticks. I was going to pop this. I was going to
Go to 8.
couple 8 HQ. You were out of spins, right? I don't care what's on your board at this point, honestly.
I'm not out of spins. I still have 1.
You have 1, but it's not on
Yeah.
the board.
True, but I can
Unless
I
you
can
installed the
fetch
rest of the last turn.
Yeah.
Good game. Guess what?
Huh.
Nick wins.
7. Who cares? Scoring agendas.
Counting to 7 is hard.
Scoring agendas.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I was going to drop that in the bin and just like, hey, you want to go get the 2 points? Fine, do it. I'm just going to double kill you. Double measured you.
Yeah.
That was a lot of game. And
Yeah.
my
Is your
head
brain okay?
hurts.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I
you
did
did
do
it.
4 damage to you right there.
You need that.
Like right at the end there, I dealt 4 damage to you.
Yeah.
You didn't see it, but it happened.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
Bautisita
Bautista is 1, 2.
Yep, because it had
then-
1 power counter
and
and
then-
then 2 from that.
Yeah.
So that's 4. It's not bad.
Not bad.
Close, but 7.
Do you want to do one more? It's 919.
Yeah,
can do
maybe not against this deck. Maybe something faster. I don't know if you have a faster
We do.
corp deck or not.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We have many an option.
Many an option.
That's how you say it.
I've got the PT deck. Wouldn't say that that's fast or that I want to play it right now anymore ever again. I've got that.
Okay.
I still haven't played the Prov deck that got put together. That's more like grinder sadness scary. Oh, I have the Thule deck that's even more obnoxious.
Grindery. So it's just a grinder meta, and there's no way to get around it. Is what we're saying?
I have Alco, and then I have
The wide HP is
the
not
wide
fast.
HP is not fast.
Wide HP
What's
is
that
not
one?
fast.
What's that one?
This
No, the one in that box.
in this box.
Yeah.
I believe this is the Leo deck.
Oh, that's not fast either. That's Glacier. That's
Okay,
actually a
all
cool
right.
like scoring deck. I can try the Thule deck, and then it's just like run assets and see how it goes.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, sure.
I will play Lat.
Or the Prov deck could prove to be very fast.
That's true. It could kill me fast.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea honestly on this.
We'll do Lat. We're gonna
Where is
do Lat.
Put it away. I must have put it in one of these. HP 7. Whoa! OTG top 3. We're all scoring corps.
Sure. We just don't have any of those built or have looked at them at all.
Yeah.
What? Look, the meta I'm referring to is not the worldwide meta. Because
Yeah, we are.
who the hell
it's
knows
the
what's
meta
going
that
on out there?
We, in particular, have looked at recently, which isn't like I'm not.
No, it's the meta that is represented in the many boxes you have built. Is really what it is.
Very quickly, mostly for my own benefit here. So Spin Doctor, we don't need you to be present.
No. Okay.
This deck is. I forget both the author and the name of it. Lots of little agendas. 3 Jaguar
Trend
Undies,
centers. Yeah.
and a single other piece of ice in here. Aggressive trend setters.
Ablative?
Yeah,
wanna say?
ablative, yeah, one ablative. Warm receptions. Measured. There's a single copy of measured response. Jupstad grid. Bass Churaboga. Wage workers. Warm receptions. Auto campaigns. Bladderworts. Same thing. Mr. Hendricks. Running lots of stuff. If you hit a Mr. Hendricks, it turns over or you take a core damage.
Ping, 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 ping.
Yeah, lots of that stuff.
Little agendas, jupe stods.
Ontologicals to try and once you have a core damage due,
Yeah.
get them scored. That's the deck.
And this is Lot with Madani in it.
Madani Lat. A lot of people are moving away from Grinder.
Yeah.
Good.
I can see it.
That's great.
That seems good to me. I'd be interested in see. The one I'm still working on is Nebula. I don't expect it to be good, but I really enjoy playing it. So we deal.
It's like a new CTZ has a Nebula deck that he published. I'm not sure what is different about it. I saw. It's called Pregnant Pause. Oh, because it's 3 measured responses. Is the deck. Nebula seems pretty solid still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grinder doesn't win as consistently as having actual kill cons.
Yeah.
There you go. One,
Top
2,
4 were
3,
scoring
4.
and across all 4 factions.
Not bad.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
To be
Nice,
honest,
nice.
as like a meta, like you got all 4 corps in the top 4
Yeah.
and all scoring. I'm down.
5.
I will keep this. Seems good.
I'll keep it 2.
Yeah.
Here we go. Mandatory draw. Good luck. Have fun. 1, 2, res, 3, click back, 4. That's it.
I'm unhappy already. Cards in hand?
2.
2. Even less happy. All right. Click 1 Enviro. Click 2 Coalescence. Goes to 1 on the Enviro. Click 3 Knickknack. Click 4 Run the Wage Workers.
Remember this, right? Oh, wage workers. Okay.
Yep. Pitch that. No, is it the Wage Workers?
Well, it's click 4, so if you want a core damage, you could
Would
run
do
one of
anything
these.
else. Yeah, yeah. But if I go with the wage workers, then I have to trash it, and that seems bad.
Yes. Yeah.
Or I'm just staring at it. I'm like gaining 2 and drawing a
I
card.
think you set for a turn on your
Yeah,
setup deck.
I think you're right. That's fair.
I don't know. That's
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that against
Last
this deck,
click, draw a card.
regardless of what is here. I know is here.
Yep. All right. Wait, no, don't draw a card. Last click credit. You're on 2. I'm on 2.
cards.
I draw this card anyway.
There you go.
Playing Lat.
You did play that Lat.
Playing
correctly.
Lat. Supernaut, I am very open to Nuvum decks. Is it scoring Nuvum? Is it kill Nuvum? I don't know. Like either of those I am open to.
I think it's both.
I just
well, Jai's deck that
love
is Decklist of the Week
Nuvum.
right now is it seems like a
Switchy.
it's a score it's a rush deck, but also has measures.
Because you just throw in measures because, it just
Yeah, all
punishes
moves
people
have a
going
little
too
bit
fast.
of murder, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
As a treat. Yes, a bit of murder as a treat. Win or lose, the only score that counts is the number of lat draws.
It's true.
Very good, David. All new rooms are measured glacier. Yeah. Measured response is a heck of a card. I'm going to mandatorily draw.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Itchy nose. Then we do 1, 2, 3, click back. Res this for a credit. I shouldn't have res this. This is already a mistake because now you know it's here. Then it
Gains a power counter, though.
it gains a power counter. Sorry. I paused there for a minute. And then I will take the power counter off to gain 3 credits.
Okay.
Yep.
My turn begins. No start a turn. Click 1. Cupulation. Enviro goes to 2. Click 2. I will run the wage workers. Coalescence pops. Draw a card. Gain 2. Spend 1 on cupulationing it. Click 3. Cards in hand? None?
None.
Cool. Love it. Click 3. I'll draw a card. Click 4. Credit to you.
Okay.
It's not great. Last 2 clicks. Shouldn't have drawn first. Should just click for 2 credits, really. But
Okay. Mandatory draw. Draw. That's funny.
trash
Draw.
assets from asset spam deck. Yeah, you need money to do that.
Install. And that's my turn. 2 cards in hand.
Okay. Start of turn.
There's like asset spam's got a bit of a. It tickles my brain the right way sometimes. It's not truly for villains, or maybe I am one.
That might be it too. You're on 2 cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like how everyone talks shit on Asimov for being 2 MU, and then it literally never mattered.
Yeah.
It sometimes matters, but it's still like the best option for trashing anything right now.
Click 1 credits. Click 2 gamble. Click
There's your gamble money.
3. Yeah, that is a thing I need, huh? Run the prototype. No, sorry. Click 3. Run this.
Access?
I will steal the Mega Pre. I will spend a click and 2 credits to not take a core damage.
Yes.
End the turn, 3 in hand, don't draw a card.
Yes.
Sick. Love it.
All right, I'm going to res a warm reception for 1. It's going to put a power counter on this working prototype. When your turn begins, you may install 1 card from HQ. You cannot score that card this turn. If the server is not protected by ice, you may derez this asset to derez another card. another installed card. So Warm Reception, just for people who don't like to hear what I just said. I can install something. I can't score it this turn. I can derez this asset to derez another card. Can I derez this asset and not derez this thing? Or the token stays on it, right?
Yeah, it does. No, that's fine.
Yeah, so I'll derez this asset. I'll derez this. I will then
Mandatory draw.
yeah, mandatory draw. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
I was going to say, you want to res
first.
that
this
one
one first, which
goes
gets
to
up
two.
to 2. That's 1, and then this one goes to 3. I sure would love to bounce this.
Isn't that 5?
It is 5. It would have to be 5. Let's do a little thinking. I think we'll go. I have 3 clicks now. Right?
Turn hasn't even started.
I'm gonna
Got the whole day ahead of you.
draw, install, and click this once to gain 3. 2 cards in hand.
Okay. My turn begins. Right.
Oh no, the HB assets. Yes, yes,
Click 1, draw a card.
yes. I did pay for the Warm Reception res.
Click 2, Muse.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Goes
that.
to 3, and that will get me a Coalescence from the deck because I might as well. Oh, do I want to get
This is my-
Azimuth actually?
First time piloting this, by the way.
Let's get the Coalescence just because I do need like immediate money. I would kind of prefer to get the Azimuth, but thought we were going to see environmental test bounce. Yeah, no, I was either going to fire it this turn or then that pays for the Coalescence.
I couldn't. Yeah,
And then I gain 9.
I was like in the process, and I realized that I wasn't going to quite get there.
Right.
Now you're all set up.
Then I gain 4 off the Coalescence, which I didn't do. I'm not actually set up. I still don't have Madani out, which is an issue. Heap Coalescence, why thin the deck? Because thinning the deck is... Because I'm looking for specifically like Azimuths and stuff, and things like, you know. I think. We'll find out. Spec work, trash the Coalescence.
Yeah.
Spend 1, gain 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw 2. Last click, I will run the working prototype. When I do, I will trash the Muse, draw a card, gain 2 credits.
What's the drawing cards and getting 2 cards from?
Knick-knack.
Got it. You didn't say the word knick-knack in there. You
Sorry.
said, I will trash it.
Yep.
Got it.
And
Trash it with
then
knick-knack.
I will spend 2 to trash the
Working prototype.
prototype. And then my turn will end. I have 5 in hand. Over to you.
Okay. I will res a working prototype. Gets power counter. I will res a Bladderwort. It gets power counter.
I mean, Warm Reception was in... I don't know about the pack division,
End of-
but it was in the thing because of the political cycle. They didn't cycle of political assets. So.
End of your turn. Sorry, beginning of my turn. I can install this. I did install that. Now it is installed.
Seems good.
I gain a credit from this Bladderwort and I ping you for 1.
Yep. I have 5 in hand.
I'm not derezzing with the Warm Reception
Okay.
to derez another card.
Ping me.
Yeah. That's the card.
Seems fine to me.
Alright, I see all these cards. I'm going to pay 1 to res a powers that be. I put this here.
That's not good for me.
Triple advance and score this mega free. That's worth 2 points. Because of you have one and it has text.
Yep.
So I'm going to score 2. This side. And when I do powers of B fires, and it's going to install a card from the bin. It's this working prototype.
Yep. Yes.
That's my turn. It was in advance.
Triple advance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. 1 card in hand.
Okay. I was about to mandatory draw. Click 1.
Yep. Tag mill gambles.
Yep.
Those were in Run Together, I think, right?
Were they?
Were they not?
I thought they were tag metal specific. No, Run Together 24.
Yeah.
There we go.
That was before, well, like right around the time that they were setting up their store.
Gotcha. Revolver.
You're never going to get value off this cupulation if I only ever have 1 card in my HQ.
I got value off it. It saved me 3 credits.
Yeah, that's true.
2
That's
credits,
true,
really,
true.
and a trash trigger.
Fair enough.
Click 2, run there.
Here?
Yep.
It's a working prototype. You knew that.
You're not going to res the ice?
I have no money.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess I didn't need to install that revolver. Yeah, trash for 2. Run that one, trash for 2. Run that one, trash for 2.
That's your turn, right?
Yep.
You did the job. Good work.
I did
I'm going to move
something.
this over. I'm going to slide all these cards down into the line.
Should I have tested the face downs? Who knows?
No, they could cost you core damage.
Well, except for the last click. Like I should have done that second to last click, I think, was test a face down. But, oh well. Say la vie. Yep, Bladderwort.
Bladderwort is going to give me credit, ping you for this card. It is a propeller. It doesn't matter. Well, it kind of matters.
Yeah, there's a blade.
It doesn't matter. I will mandatory draw.
We left the Bladderwort. That's a good point, huh? Oops.
Yeah, I was sort of surprised you left that.
Yeah. No. Just wasn't even thinking about it. It's too late. And I'm not good.
I'm playing quickly. I remember that. I will click for a credit, and then I will read text.
Thinking is cringe anyway. Yeah, exactly. It's for other people.
I click for a credit, and I have 2 clicks left. I will draw, and I will install here to you.
2 in hand?
2 in hand.
Okay. My turn begins. Click 1 there.
No res.
Okay. Access.
To Mr. Hendrick. So I have 2 credits. And when you access upgrade, I can pay 2 to do 1 core damage, and I'm going to do that. 2 credits. Would you like a core damage or just spend the rest of your clicks? You never run the
Can I
face
do
test.
neither?
Nope.
Yeah. I'll spend the rest of my clicks. Then my
Ouch.
turn will end, and
You
I'll draw a
trash it?
card because of lat. Yeah. Yep. That was the thing.
Nice. All right.
Just faceplant directly into that. I have 3 cards in hand.
Bladderwort.
Yep.
Environmental testing. Mandatory draw.
I definitely have time. I could just check and then go after the Bladderwort, he said. A fool.
A fuel. Click to draw.
That's right. I said it as a fuel. A fuel like gasoline or
Click to install. And click for a credit.
fuel cell battery. Cool.
3 cards in hand.
3 cards in hand. Interesting. Click 1, run the hand.
Sick play by Eric, not gonna lie. Thank you, Ether. I was pretty psyched about that.
That was
I'm
good.
I'm just gonna
That
put
was
this Mr. Hendrick here.
Click 1, run the hand. Coop.
Oh yeah, look at you.
Getting that value.
You got it. You can see all the cards.
Mm-hmm. We're
one
gonna
you
see. This one.
Measured.
3 to trash.
Yeah.
This one.
Aggressive trend setting. Click in 2 credits.
Yep.
Avoids the core damage.
Yep.
You have stolen 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
2 points.
The last one.
Check one.
That one can stay. You have 1 card left in hand?
Yeah. Yeah, now you just screwed yourself a Latra. Not really. You have clicks to spend cards, I suppose.
Maybe. Let's click for 2 credits. Yeah. Teal.
Start of turn. Blighterwort. Hits this card.
This one right here? Dang.
Sure gamble. Pardon me. Mandatory draw.
Click 1, kill the bladderwort, Nick. Click 1, kill the bladderwort.
Res this Regolith for 2. It's got 5 charges on it. Click it once to gain 3. Do I click it again? Yeah. Click it again. All right, to you. I have some money now. Now the Bladderwort's not a threat, Nick. You don't need to get rid of it.
Yeah, I bet. Click 1, draw. Click 2, draw.
What that wage worker's back. That was a good start. With
How
the
many
wage
do you have
workers.
left in 2?
I think there's 2 more in the deck.
2 in hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Click 3.
Thinking is cringe.
It is
Scoring is cringe.
indeed. Everything.
Grinder is cringe.
is
Netrunner is cringe.
It's true.
Sound like my... No, my daughters actually do not. They're not quite at the stage where they're saying things are cringe. Think the Great Cosmic Pete.
No, they'll say it is Dayton.
Cincinnati.
There's like, I know 3 city names in Ohio, and I've been through all of them this
That's
evening.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Get the state wrong too while you're at it.
So Albuquerque.
As a gay person hearing grinder is cringe, snap me my 3 on Nice.
Yep.
Scoring is basado as heck. Don't let the haters get you down. Saying things are cringe is cringe.
Based?
I'm cringe.
Is Basato based?
I don't know what it means. But I'm assuming
Is that where it
that's-
comes from? I'm
Oh,
assuming
Basado.
it is.
Basado.
I'm gonna run this one.
This one.
Yep.
Which click is this?
4, 3.
It's an Elvigar bifurcation.
All right. Well, my turn ends. I'm on 3 points.
You have stolen a point.
I have 3 cards in hand, so I don't get to draw a card. Anyway, your turn begins.
My turn begins. Bladderwort gives me a credit.
But doesn't ping me.
Doesn't ping you.
Got him.
You totally got me.
Sure did.
Mandatory draw.
Nick the Bladderwort. Yeah, no, I know. That was saying, is Basato
I need
based?
someone to clip that.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Nice.
I am turning 40 on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm earning this. Okay?
Happy B-Day.
Yeah. The next time I come in here, I'm going to have a pocket protector. I don't even have a pocket on my shirt. I'll have a pocket protector on it.
Nice.
Is that what I think happens when you get old?
Yeah.
I just think
It's
you
what
become
you think
a nerd.
it is, yeah.
No. I think I need to get, like... I think you have to get, like, white Keds.
Click to draw.
You know?
Click to draw again.
Nick ignoring this Bladderwort is a political statement. Look, guys, I just believe in the health of reefs. Okay?
Reef health.
You guys just want to bleach the reefs by killing all the bladderworts that are good for them, maybe?
Click to install it and for that.
Cool.
And I'm good. I have 4 cards in hand.
Okay. Question to you, the chat, everyone. Yeah, 4. Is ablative a threat 3 or threat 4?
3.
It's threat 3, huh?
Here.
It's an interesting thing. New Balance is deadware. Yeah, well, I'm Keds. Keds.
I can't.
Those just kid shoes? I don't
know. Threat 3.
God. I'm so cool I can't even make references. I'm so uncool I can't even make references about what's uncool because I just swim in that.
I think you've gone all the way back around, and now you are extremely cool about it.
I don't think that's the case.
That's how it works.
Okay.
I checked it.
It's Jaguarundi threat 3 or 4. What the hell's Jaguarundi do on threat 3 or 4? It's the extra strength, right? Yeah, it's extra strength.
No.
Isn't it?
It's a click. When the runner encounters this, let me read it.
Give them a tag unless they spend a card.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So that's a thing.
I don't think it's relevant in this
That's
deck.
a thing. No, I mean the click tax is meaningful.
I mean, like trashing your knickknack, I suppose, is the thing. If I wanted to.
You don't have a like.
I don't think there's punishment. I don't think.
Makes sense. Click to draw a card.
Yeah, Jag is fine. Yeah.
Click to draw.
I unfortunately set the card preview in the left corner, which is the furthest away from me. Nick can read it, but it's kind of there's cameras in the way.
I can't. I was gonna say I kind of can't because there's hardware in the. Click 3.
Being tagged makes you feel bad, which is punishment enough.
It's true.
Nice.
Run HQ.
Great. Here are my
Click
cards.
3.
I'm not even gonna touch them.
Yeah, I know.
Which one do you
I
want to touch?
got a D4. Is that one?
Sleight of hand. It's a gaslight.
I'm not going to do anything about that. And then click 4. I'm going to install this self-modifying code. I have 4 cards in hand, which allow me to draw a card.
That's why you didn't do anything about it? No,
It's not because I have 2 credits. Yeah, that does help.
Broke
but
as hell.
broke as hell.
All right. Man, I'll better work for credit. Next I draw. Install. Install. Install.
Okay. 2 in hand.
2 in hand.
All right. Click 1. Draw. Click 2. Credit.
You know, that's funny. I kind of have an affinity for Thule because it sort of approximates harpsichord for the old heads who remember harpsichord in the audience, which was an NBN ID that said you could only score 1 agenda. The runner can only steal 1 agenda per turn.
Click.
Which is kind of like what this is.
Yeah.
Not quite. It's different. But it just does the same idea. It's Argus. Yeah.
Click 3. No, I don't even need to spend a click to do that, do I?
Argus gave a tag every time you scored or stole an agenda.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Or was it just on steal? You know. Yeah. It's kind of like. It reminds me of it anyway. Playing it. I was terrible with harpsichord, but I loved that deck. That ID. Steal, take 2 meat or a tag. Steal. Okay. A tag do be worth 2 clicks and a credit. What's your thought point right now? What you thinking about? We're in the process of changing lives, if you recall.
It's true. Like, I don't know what I can do here. Like, I really just have to make money.
So this is a good click to run if you're looking for agendas, because if you find a Mr. Hendrick, you only lose 1, but you don't take the coroner necessarily, and you can pay for it.
I know.
Third click is when you want to plan to run against this deck.
Right. I just don't think I'm running this turn. Okay. Like, I think I have to get rich at some point.
Yes.
Because I don't know what you're doing as far as your overall plan. Like, are you on a scoring Droopstad thing now? Is that what's going on? I don't know. I can't get down to 2. And It's just about how long
It
term
is-
I want to go.
It is a score/kill deck.
Yeah.
I think it's score primary, honestly.
Um.
It's not trying to kill necessarily. It can with this card,
Right.
but I need to get it back in the deck.
I'll install 2 DZMZs.
Okay.
Then your turn will begin.
Then my turn begins.
Sorry, I should install the second DZMZ. Be helpful.
All right. Turn begins. Resin auto. Get the 2 back on the auto.
Yep.
Put
2 more triggers.
more triggers on it.
Yep.
Bladderwort. Credit. Advance. To score.
Did you mandatory draw? You didn't, because you're still at 2.
Mandatory draw, thank you. Score this Project Ingetin.
Puts you on 4.
Puts me on 4.
It's an interesting number.
That was that, and powers that be exists. And therefore, I will install this.
Puts you on 2 in hand.
2 in hand.
Okay. My turn begins. Right. Well, that is unfortunate for me.
Whoops. Wrong chat box. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep.
What you thinking?
I'm thinking a lot of things. 1, 2 credits. Muse. Muse is free because the DZMZs gets me.
Yeah,
a
you haven't found your
coalescence. No, I have. I just haven't had the money to install it.
Yeah.
Gets me the coalescence for 2. I go up to 4.
Yep.
That's click 3. Click 4. I'm going to run the Bladderwort, trash the coalescence, draw a card,
Knick-Knack.
gain 2. Yep, with Knick-Knack. 3 to trash. Oh, is the Bladderwort or the auto? It's the.
This has 2 turns to take down. This has.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is 1 credit a turn. It's not doing anything really great right now. I don't know. It's up to you. Or like, why are you focused on these? I guess anyway.
Yeah. Am I just trying to win at this point? Well, I can't. It's last click. I need to be able to run.
Like I have money here.
for the Knick-Knack. That's true. Well, so in that case, it would be
passive
the auto.
Yeah.
Because the auto thing is saving me clicks later. I am going to trash it.
Okay.
Wait, no, I can't. No, you only have 1 measured in the deck?
It's just 1 measure.
Okay, then we're good. Yeah, I will go and trash the auto. Leaves me on 4 credits.
Okay.
Yeah, your turn begins.
All right. Before my turn begins, I'm going to res the Spin Doctor. Draw 2 cards. Mess up your lat draw, maybe. Do you have 4? How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 4.
I gave you that.
Oh, cool.
I give you the lat draw.
So-
Or it's actually would have been after you draw, I suppose.
I was going to say, well, when your turn ends. So you have to do the ability
so you
window
get this.
before,
You
so
get
I
the
do
lat
get
draw.
the lat draw.
Yep.
Sick.
I'm going
I'll take charity.
to pop the Spin Doctor. Oh, it's not charity. It's. I'm going to put this measured response back in the deck. And this Mr. Hendrick.
Seems good.
Shuffle them in. And then maybe I'm going to draw them, and then maybe you're going to have a bad day. Although you have plenty of cards in hand.
I have 5 in hand now.
Yeah.
So that's a thing. You can do it as before start of turn trigger to avoid lat draw.
Yes, I could have. Yep, I could have. Fair enough. But you already drew the card, right?
I sure did.
Yeah.
There's an ability, a paid ability window before the
Yes.
start of turn.
Yes. Mandatory draw.
This game. But it's not. Wait, is it a res window too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Huh.
Bladderwort.
Trust me, I'm an odd player. Okay.
Bladderwort
All right. Okay.
doesn't fire.
Yep.
Advance. Score this Mega Pre with another counter.
6.
I'm on 6, baby. Score 2. And then Powers of B fires. And
Could even get you an auto campaign. Could even be a boat.
install that.
All right.
4 cards.
My turn begins.
Ooh, this deck is fun.
Yeah, it's fun for someone. 4 cards.
You're having a bad time about it?
I just am not. Well, I'm not playing well at all.
Maybe
That part isn't
kind
great.
of the thing that requires practice too.
Yeah. Click 1. Run
That Mr. Hendrick?
here. Yeah, that's probably Mr. Hendrick. Isn't it?
I'm just fucking with
It's
you.
probably Mr. Hendrick, but like I gotta run stuff. Okay, no, we're gonna run.
Again, click 3 is a great. These 2 clicks are
I know,
good running
I know.
clicks.
Well, no, this one is the running click, I think, right?
2 is good because
I think this is probably a Jaguarundi, and I need to be able to get through it. Jaguarundi is 4
yeah,
strength,
I guess
I
it depends
wanna
on if
say.
you're running a naked card or this card.
Yeah. I mean, it's been sitting there forever and hasn't been rezzed, so I feel like that is probably a thing that'll win you the game. Click 1. Yeah, we'll run here. I will trash the Muse to draw a card, gain 2 with Knick-Knack. And then...
Oh, I had such a good line. Okay, whoops. We miss you, Asa. Oh, I miss Asa. Oh, no. I loved Asa. That was my favorite.
Yep.
After hating it because it just would not cooperate on stream for me.
Yeah.
And I finally learned to love it.
Okay. I'm running there. Would you like to res with your 4 credits? Is that enough for a Jaguarundi? I don't know.
Jaguarundi.
I don't know. I'm
Say
adding some spice.
Jaguarundi. Like, I like it. That was good.
Add some Russian accent.
Cards in hand?
6. 6.
Jaguarundi. Love it. What does that cost you to break a Jaguarundi?
Is it 4 strength?
It's 3 strength.
Okay, well, I am running here.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know why you're
I know,
limited that.
I'm looking at other cards.
Okay, all right.
1, 2 to pump, and then a bullet, or 2. No, it's 2 subs, and you have to threat 4 when the runner encounters. This is one of those. Yes. Well,
No,
obviously,
no,
one of these 2 cards is that because there's only
yeah.
one non-Jaguarundi deck or ice in the deck. When you encounter it, give them a tag unless they spend a click, which I don't think you care about. And then it's give the runner a tag, and if the runner's tag, do core damage. Oh, that's why you care about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I would only need to spend 1 bullet because I only need to beat the tag.
Yes. Click in a tag, or you take the tag, take the other tag, and then you break the core damage.
Core damage.
Which is 1 bullet.
Seems bad. Anyway, are you going to res it?
I'm deciding.
Okay.
Don't rush me.
I'd like you to decide.
Yeah.
Okay. So I lose a credit, or I lose a click, rather. I will pump the revolver. I am going to spend 1 to remove to dodge the tag,
Yep.
and then I can let the second one fire, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Go to go to Axis.
It's an Elgar bifurcation.
I will lose 2 credits and a click.
Yep. Steal the 1.
Yep.
You're on 6?
No,
No, that's
4.
wrong. I
On
must have hit the
4.
wrong button. Oh, these are wrong. These are swapped.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yep.
I could have done this better, but anyway, we'll go down and I will go up to 6. There we go. Better. Mm-hmm. All right, that was your turn, right?
No, I have 1 click.
Oh,
remaining.
sorry. You spent
It was
a click. I got it. Yeah.
it was
Yep.
Jaguarundi, Steel. This
right.
You are on how many in hand?
4. Cohort is better than Nico. Oh, okay. We're talking about another deck.
Asa. They're talking about old Asa and
Yeah,
whether it would play auto.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I will install a Muse for free. with the DZMZs, use the 2 credits to go get a coalescence.
You can do it from your bin too.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's worth, like, what am I looking for that I don't have?
Illegal deck peeping here, but yes, that's fine.
Look, I don't know what's in here.
I know.
Simulship would be nice. Yeah, okay, I am going to thin. I'll get the coalescence, so then I'll go to 4 credits.
Not illegal, unless you...
Yeah.
You can't change the target at that point, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yep. And do I have 2 in the bin? Actually, this does matter. Yeah, I'm actually not going to have done that. Sorry.
Okay,
We'll do
shuffle
that
your
one.
deck.
Yep. No, I just want to put it on top. Can I do that instead?
Nope.
And then I have 5 in hand, so I don't get the lat draw.
And you get 2 credits off that?
It was, so I had 2
Okay.
to install the Muse.
Yep.
Coalescence installs, and then,
Then you get 4 back.
So,
Got it.
I'm on 5.
4, you don't lat draw.
Correct. No, I was talking about MU, but I
Yeah.
have 6 because of the DZMZs.
Right, but you are also on 5 cards, so there.
Yep.
So there, we did.
Yep. No, yeah. All right, you're up.
Wish I knew what some things were in the deck were. Mandatory draw. Bladderwork, sorry. Ping.
Does ping me. Oh, yeah. The Yagwarundi, he did that. What do you get?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to put this back.
Click this.
Mm-hmm.
Install. To you.
Okay.
3 cards in hand.
5 credits.
Yep.
End of your turn, I'm going to pop the SMC for 2 to go get the coalescence for free out of the deck, which is why I had to do it that way. Because it's the last one in the deck, so I had to install this one from the bin to be able to then go fetch that one with the SMC.
Oh, okay. All right. Convoluted, but okay.
Yeah, we got there.
Shaper things.
Yeah, exactly. Then my turn begins. I gain 4 credits off the coalescence. Present full cut.
The last one was, yeah.
Yep. Okay, click 1.
Or 2, boss.
That one.
Good game. You got it.
No, I'm on 6.
Oh, you're on 6.
This is 6.
1, 2, 3,
Sorry,
4,
I am
5,
going to
6.
trash the coalescence
Yeah.
draw and gain 2.
You stole 2.
Yep.
job.
It's that done. Then I'm going to click 2. Or sorry, that was click 2. I spent the 2. Then I'll run here. That one? Yeah, that one.
It's a gaslight.
2 to trash. Last click. I don't actually care if I hit an agenda at this point, right?
You win the game if you do.
Well, yes, but I don't care about the core damage.
Correct.
That's what I mean. Let's run our HQ.
Well-
Let's run HQ.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. I have to check the face down, right?
If it's an agenda, I win.
Yeah. So yeah, I check it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
To Mr. Hendrick.
Okay.
Pay 2.
Uh-huh.
Does a core at this point.
Yep, just does a core. Not great
I'm assuming you're trashing
for
this.
me. Well, do I?
Yeah, it's up to you. I could put
Is it
something
an
on-
upgrade?
I,
It's
yes,
an upgrade.
I can
yeah.
put something
Okay,
on it.
I'll trash it. And then I have a core damage. All right, that's my turn. How many cards do you have in hand?
3.
3. Dang. Okay.
All right, start of turn, Bladderwort. Credit ping. Magdalene doesn't matter. Mandatory draw. Draw.
Oh, do you have a measured response?
It's in the deck.
Okay.
And you got rid of the gaslight just in time.
Yep, that's cool.
I was sad when you ran that.
Yeah.
Install. 3 cards in hand.
So it was install, draw.
It was draw, install.
Okay. Yeah.
In fact,
R&D?
you win?
No.
This is a good game.
You have two
this
in
is a
hand?
very good game, Nick.
You
I
have
know
two in hand.
3.
You have 3 in hand.
I know that like it's assets, but I think this game so far has been quite a bit of fun.
That should have done this.
What should I have done? Knick-knack?
I trashed the coalescence to Knick-knack.
Got it.
To gain 2, draw a card, which is a huge thing.
Yeah.
Hush.
Ooh.
Run.
Yep, so you gotta deal with this.
Get
Good.
in.
It's a bass. It costs 4.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Correct.
Oh, the Hush didn't cost me money to install because of my DZMZs, so I can't.
Oh, now
get
you
the
can.
Bass.
Trashing it?
Yeah, I think I have to.
Okay.
Because otherwise, like, anything in your hand becomes a problem. You have 3 in hand.
The problem is money at this point. Is that I would.
I'll click for $1, and then end of turn, draw a card because we were matching. I got a 4. Can you res anything? Drop?
No.
Okay.
My. Nice job. Very good. And so Bladderwort for 1. Enter draw. One on that card.
Okay.
2, 3. 1 card in hand.
Card in hand. Okay. Click 1, simulchip. Click 2. So that's either a Hendrick or a Jupestat, right? Those are the only 2 upgrades in the deck.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's run here.
Access?
Mm-hmm.
It's a warm reception.
Stays. Sorry, that Muse Hendrick Knick-knack draws 2. I keep forgetting that, even though that's like half the reason I'm running. This one.
That's game. You got my ontological.
Okay. Was there anything in the last server?
This was a Bladderwort.
Okay.
I thought this was gonna for sure draw attention that you were just gonna run this.
I wasn't going to, only because, well, I was going to run it last.
Last click.
Yeah.
You were going to for sure
But
run it last click. Though.
I don't know that that was right, actually. I probably should have run it third so I could still survive the Hendrick without taking core damage and charging up an
you're
logical. No, I understand.
Oh.
I understand, but I should have run that one.
Yeah.
Should I have? No, because I lose the game either way. You either score the ontological from the board.
Or it's there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
that was just a
aggressively
that was
checking
just
was correct, I think.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
I guess so. Then the last click would have been, if that hadn't won it, it would have been either the hand or R&D, but it would have been R&D
regular.
because you otherwise don't leave a card in hand.
There's another ontological. Somewhere in here are droop sets.
Does the core matter if you check R&D? Probably not. Oh, that's a good point.
I wanted you to do anything besides check all these cards.
Well, but I could have checked R&D and then run the Hendrick server. taken the core. Oh, but one of
I
them.
had one
it would've
card in
killed
hand.
me.
I had HQ. I had a card in HQ as well.
I know.
You didn't know what it was.
But it wasn't going to be an agenda
Why?
because you wouldn't have left a naked agenda in hand.
What are you talking? I'm putting them out on the board naked.
Yeah, I know. But
It was-
I don't know.
I
Maybe
totally
I'm wrong.
could have. That was a dice.
Fair.
That was
No,
like a
because you
mental dice.
credit wise, you need the or click wise, you need the clicks to
Yeah,
install.
to score at that turn, but
Yeah.
so is R&D. So I don't know what the difference between these two is. If you got a core damage, I could score it from here as easily as from here.
That's true. If I checked R&D, I at least knew it wasn't there. And then if I'm assuming that you wouldn't have kept it the agenda,
I don't think you can
and-
assume that.
I don't think you
with these
can,
decks.
but in terms of odds, I think it is a worthwhile bet.
Disagree with that.
Okay.
I think that it is literally like what I'm putting on the board could be a random like decision from my hand plucked, and it's just as much of a head game to put something on the board as to keep it in your hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Ford can score to win. HQ can't score to win. See, yeah, that's my thought.
if
right?
it takes the core damage, it can.
Right, but only if I take the core,
HQ
which
never
is-
has an agenda. Again, you don't know me.
Well,
You don't know me.
but the that would be my thought process. Is basically I wouldn't keep something in
I know.
HQ because you would need
I
to
know.
keep it on.
But
the
what
board.
if I'm playing the Sicilian?
I mean, then we're it's unwinnable. There's no way to.
Surely,
Because
the poison
you
can't be in
too
front
know
of
that
me.
men are mortal. Yeah, exactly. We're just into is it?
That happens all the time. I do that stuff all the time.
I know.
Especially with an asset spam deck.
Yeah.
Good game.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
It's important.
It's true.
We did all three tonight.
We did
We
three
did three
games.
games. We got that happened 3 times because we remembered. We didn't get your final point though. You did steal one. No. Yes. Blue mat.
What if you're playing the hit Netflix show The Queen's Gambit? I did actually go to 8 points.
Oh, fair enough.
We're just
let's-
gonna
we gotta
give me
get that right.
give me the props,
Give
the
you the
proppers
credit
there.
you deserve.
Yep.
All of my agendas are in just a stack in this deck right now because you had a billion of them.
Yeah, that was a lot. Well, I mean, to be fair, the deck is just a stack of agendas. So
Turn 1, I put 3 agendas on the board. I think.
Did you?
2 or 3?
no, I was gonna say I checked at least
was-
one and found one. I thought I checked
Wage workers.
I thought I checked 2. Oh, because the wage workers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually put out 4 cards. Yep.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Hey, good game.
It was good.
If you watch this and it changed your life, you're welcome.
It
Tell us.
changed my life because it made me feel even older. It really settled in how off I am from the hip youths.
Yeah, when you say it like that, it makes you even hipper.
Well, you gotta pronounce it clearly, or else you sound like my cousin Vinny.
Dreams of keeling. Oh God, nightmares of keeling. All right, so you head home. We'll do a quick run on Night Rain, and then
Yeah.
because we can do that because we can skip sleep in our.
You
advanced
almost said
age.
skip school. I
Skip
think.
sleep. No,
Like in your-
skip. I could skip school. All right, well, Nick's gonna turn into a pumpkin. As am I lately. Anyway, suddenly I need to sleep and it's annoying.
One day it'll happen to you.
Oh, I haven't updated this. Oh my gosh, I'm delinquent. We
I
have
was gonna say,
more.
is there 1 or 2 new ones? I want to say.
I think there are 2. Oh my goodness. I apologize profusely, new patrons. I'm gonna get that fixed
I'm gonna blame Eric because I refuse to take responsibility
right
for it.
away. I know.
I
Shake
just
my head.
refuse to
I'm
help
so
in
sorry.
any way.
We really appreciate, despite me not having I'm gonna blame Night Rain for not having updated the patron thing. It felt like forever since the last stream.
It really did.
And-
And it was just another 2 weeks. It was just 2 weeks.
I don't know if it was like the holiday and then busy weekend. So
Yeah.
I'm 36 and my body's falling apart. Age slower, so we can all crumble to dust together.
Look, I will age slower if someone just puts me.
Miyazaki.
I will age slower if somebody just puts me on a ship that is traveling a substantial percentage of the speed of light.
Yeah, like a boat.
That would also work, but it would work, yes.
be
It would
hard to
also
do.
ignite like the Earth's atmosphere just from friction, and I would be liquefied,
Yeah,
atomized, plasmacized.
not so good.
Plasma size sounds like the next generation of jazzercise.
Let's get plasma size.
And that's when you stop being chemistry and become physics.
Plasma is a word that I constantly look at and decide to say as plasma. And my wife, like from across the house, and I keep doing it. My wife from across the house will go, plasma?
How often are you saying it?
Like all the time. And I always get in my head about it. I'm like, it's not, it's the other way. It's not. And I'll say plasma and I'll psych myself out into saying it the wrong way for the 90th time. It's so embarrassing at this point, and she loves it. Anyway.
So the way to remember saying it is to, instead of saying plasma, okay. The way to say it, the way to remember it is to go plasma. Plasma.
I'll remember you.
There you go. No. That's how you say it now.
My degree is crying. You have a degree in crying, Meteor?
Weird.
Amazing.
That's a weird one.
It just sounds like a snooty British way to say plasma.
So that's it. You're not saying it wrong. You're saying it high class.
It's an affectation.
Yes.
Everybody's going to love us when we go across the pond.
I do say. That's like straight up like old school.
Yeah.
Like that's like what do you call it? The North Atlantic accent or whatever. Plasma. It's just doing a single word impression of, oh my God, I'm forgetting his name. Oh my God, the guy from Rocky Horror. He plays Frankenfurter. Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
I kept wanting to say. Yes. Plasma.
I forgot how good
The accents were. Yeah, the accent work here, flawless.
Yeah, we do practice. We have sessions.
Going to the last place untouched by capitalism.
Oh boy.
Space.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Slow down.
Sorry, I'm just
can't give it all away in
at
one
this point.
session.
I'm just doing Tim Curry impressions from Red Alert 3.
Oh, okay, good.
When he says he's going to space. It's so good. He laughs in the middle of the take, and they put it in the game. It's so good.
Game? Red Space 3?
Red Alert 3.
Red Alert 3?
Yeah. He plays a Soviet general.
Okay.
He says he's going to the last place untouched by capitalism. Space! It's so good. You gotta look it up.
All right, I'll look it up.
Anyway, it's bedtime now.
We appreciate the patron supporters. And actually, a bunch of the deck lists, the lat deck got played tonight because of that. The ob list tonight, we selected that one. But the Hoshiko deck also was a suggestion from a patron. So if you want to have a say on what kind of decks we play against.
And if you want to send me Nuvum decks.
Yes, or submitting decks that, like, before we get hooked on. So what'll happen is generally I, or maybe sometimes you, if you have something spicy and new.
Yeah.
But if I'm like watching media,
around
find a new cool deck, I'll get hooked on it and want to try that, and then we'll come up with what the interesting matchups are against it, and that's how that works.
Yep.
And that's it. So join the Patreon if you're a cool person.
True.
And if your life was changed by this stream.
Your life could be changed by having less money to give it to us.
We could change your life forever. Remember, folks, to run with your eyes closed, because what you can't see can't hurt you.